everybody. Welcome to another Mad Chats and Recaps with myself and Tasha's back. Hello, Tasha.
Hi, have my tea. I'm officially back.
Wonderful, wonderful. Excited to see you. Love to see it. Welcome back. This week, this recap, we're going over the campaigns, the campaign sessions from July the 19th through July the 25th of 2001. So this past week. Um, and as usual, we'll start with the Forsaken. Our adventurers opened the box given to them by Aurelius and found several things inside that were simultaneously fascinating, curious, and troubling, including a manifest of active and inactive Torchlight committee members. While Kazil casts Identify on the magic objects within, Gerbil takes everyone else into a separate room to fill Juniper and Zavar in on what the objects and the information found within mean for the group. He also takes the time to fill the new people in on bits of information regarding the group and their history that they may have been unaware of. As Juniper heads back to the front desk to get more cupcakes, she has an unexpected run-in with their newfound friend, Dredea. After the info dump, Kazil checks in with some newly identified magical items, including a sending stone connected to Aurelius' assistant, Geneva. After divvying up the items amongst themselves, Gerbil attempts to use their newly acquired crystal ball of telepathy to scry on their young and missing drow friend Shanad. And during an unexpected before-bedtime conversation between Dredea and Gerbil in the hallway, Tegan gives Dredea the green cloak of the person that she's been searching for.
What?
The scrying did not go through. Update. But unfortunately, didn't quite get there. I think it was like one off of the role that he needed to get
Oh no,
it done. Yeah, yeah, it was tragic. It was
that's the
definitely
worst.
tragic. So we haven't had. Hopefully, Kira's Lament will be back this week. We're crossing our fingers and our toes. But give us an update. So give us an update on what happened the last time that we had Kira's Lament.
What's Cures?
What is it?
I
Is
don't
it
even
even a
know.
show anymore?
I
We don't
don't
know.
even know anymore. So let's see. It looks like our villains were challenged with a crypt full of spirits. Two of their number, Thaxel and Evie, fell under possession as battle began, leaving the others to carefully navigate matters. With quick thinking, Harlan bound the two possessed allies, allowing the team to set to the work of dispatching these spirits. With the relics securely in tow and their allies successfully exercised, Mavriel used some advanced magic to call everyone to her and to transport them all to the entrance of the sinkhole where the dungeon began. Together from there, they returned to the Omega Tower, where Ava worked the ritual to stave off the collapse of the Omega Curtain. During that time, the party goes about their business. Evie heads to the docks, and before leaving for good, she leaves a handwritten note, some booze as gifts, which I remember Thaxel took most of them and
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to share, and a message in the sand. As Ava shares the good news, the ritual was not only successful, but also deshrouded their previous quadrant.
Oh.
The news is bittersweet as the crew finds out about Evie's departure. So, if we come back Tuesday, we have some new people joining.
Yes, that's
And
right. Yeah.
yes, it's gonna be
So
great.
new people, a new attitude. The area is deshrouded. I mean, it's a new lease on life for the Cures crew.
We're gonna loot and plunder so much.
I know. Oh my god. So speaking of looting, the Penumbra Assembly, which didn't happen this Wednesday, but from a week before that, the LaCroix boys had breakfast at the Marvelous Egg Inn and Tavern, appalled at the quality of the newly featured scrambled eggs on the continental breakfast cart. After some frustrating exchanges with the hired help, Frankie finds herself back in the kitchen to fix the situation. Eggs successfully scrambled, the group head out in an effort to find the missing boy, Will. They go underground first, encountering narrow alleys moving beneath the city and a pit for dice games. There they meet a friendly man named Zeb, who directs them towards the gambling den and promises to keep a lookout for their lad. At the gambling den, they approach the smarmy owner of the facility, who offers a keen eye and future information if they do something for him topside. Turning the offer down, the group head back to Zeb with an offer he has trouble refusing, before moving towards topside once more to go to the Ebony Forest Cafe, where Will's sweetheart supposedly works. After speaking with her, they head back downstairs and to the sector occupied by the underground circus, where some highly questionable acts are performed nightly, and where the young Will may have run off to last.
Quick questions. I have two.
Sure.
How do you screw up scrambled eggs? And are these questionable acts the tumbling halflings that the Obsidian Scar crew
No
came across?
no tumbling. Well, I mean, there are some tumblers, but they're not tumbling halflings, not that I know of.
Cool.
So yeah, and scrambling eggs, they had never made eggs before, so they don't know. I don't know. You know. So over on Stormfall, Tasha, what happened last Friday?
I'm going to butcher some of these names. Okay, so our heroes, having cleared the undead-infested stairwell, help Fenhold organize and prepare for the next move. Fenhold has sent forces to continuing facing off with the forces at the other stairwells, and has assembled a team of clerics, paladins, and fighters to help act as a convoy for our heroes to get them to Garten and cut the head off the necromantic snake. Choosing to take the rear route, our heroes approach the third floor, but are met with some very dangerous undead forces, not the least of which is an undead beholder. What? As the battle ensues, enemy reinforcements join the fray. With the convoy having broken through the blockade, Fenhold makes a difficult choice to ask our heroes to forge ahead with the convoy, feeling Garten's downfall the highest priority, and choosing to stay behind with this battalion to hold them from pursuit. Our friends forge ahead, only to find the third floor beyond the blockade to be almost empty, adding more confusion to what is really happening in this assault and where all of Garten's forces have gone. As they push ahead, they find that Garten has been using Onslaught as a diversion to access a portal in Rogers Hold.
Roger's Hold. Sorry.
It is now Rogers Hold. Roger's Hold, his old grounds. After the initial onslaught, he's kept enough forces at each pinch point to keep the remaining forces of Khal Darul busy, while funneling all of the other undead through this portal. The party faces off against Garten, now a master of necromancy. Kaelin attempts to leap through the portal, only to discover Garten's end goal, to overwhelm the forces of the keep with waves and waves of undead, seemingly all to access the incredible power of the mage circle and the three ley lines that intersect at that point. What?
So basically, Caitlin jumped through the portal after she hit Garten a few times. She jumped through the portal, which looked like it was about ready to close. Came out at their keep. He left that part out. So at the keep, he was funneling all of these zombies there because there were three ley lines that intersect, and there's like a lot of magical power there, a lot of power to harness. Funneling them all there to Ythaz, who looked like Kaelin. So then Kaelin used a key to access the doorway. I mean, not my Kaelin. Ythaz used a key to access the doorway. The key looking like the key to the tower. To Ava's tower. So
everything is fine.
Yeah, it's okay. He kind of left that part out, but I just filled you in. So there you go.
Good.
Everything's okay. Everything will be fine. Caitlin's just there with a bunch of undead now. It's okay. It's all right. And he went through the doorway to the portal. Went to the doorway, supposedly into the tower. It would seem. Ythaz did. As Caitlin. It's fine. It's okay.
Cool.
Moving on. Tower of Dreams. Valkyrie reached out to Vash with TOD's help and unwittingly set Vash free from its dagger prison, giving it freedom to use Valkyrie's connection to the tower to access it and attempt a takeover. Our adventurers struggle to, and this is a different tower than what I was just talking about. This is a different campaign for those watching. Our adventurers struggle to find their way to an out of place control room, but once they do, they give Todd a hard reset, possibly revealing Todd's deepest secret, a huge beating heart. After Vash is resealed into the dagger, Todd reveals the answer to Valkyrie's question if Vash had anything to do with her siblings' memory loss. The answer, yes. Not only did the Valkyrie not remember her past before the accident, but was sent back in time, technically making her older than her older sister. The party meet with the Valkyrie and have preliminary talks about a formal partnership, a full joining of forces, which will bring thousands of troops and townsfolk, as well as the Valkyrie herself, into the tower space, making their forces greater and their presence more known than they had ever expected. But not everyone may be on board with the merger. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Huh.
A lot of stuff happening over in Tower of Dreams.
Obviously.
In extremis, Tasha, give us an update.
All right. My favorite word. Okay. Our adventurers depart the Cloud Giant Island, Glurbaglurk, and choose their next destination, Atmos Isles. Ooh! Zia and Vic choose to perform another memory recall ritual, and Vic begins to teach Zia these ancient ways as well. Zia experiences the day at the tower in Makaw, which she had lost, memories of discovering a large mural and the details within it, as well as a faint experience just as she was leaving the vision. In excitement of the recalled memories, Vic prepares a banquet dinner for Zia to share this information with the rest of the crew. During the meal, information is shared, and Brilith and Liazana are prompted to consider attempting the ritual as well, together. Mm-hmm. The next afternoon, Vic takes them to the captain's quarters and guides the two of them through the preparation process. The two share some intimate moments leading up to the memory recollection portion of the ritual. Brilith recalls a fond memory in great detail of her father teaching her about the cemetery and the importance of those that reside below. Liazana recalls one of the worst memories of her life in reverse time, and even approaches a memory she's blocked out somehow.
Yeah. Nice little...
Interesting.
Just a naked they had to get naked to get a ritual they had to get naked together for. It's fine. It's okay. Moving on to Obsidian Scar.
You know what? You do you, boo.
Before setting sail on their recon mission to the Margata's Trench to collect intel on the giants for Commander Rory and the dragons, the crew decided to take a few modifications to their previously owned and previously notorious ship. Jules gets an interesting offer from Lashana, and both he and Derek send out letters of their own. Ileana thinks ahead and gets the non-water breathing party members some magical hats. As the heroes hit the high seas after determining the best route, they pass by a familiar landmark and under beautiful but ominous skies before landing in a town a few of them have only heard of in passing, Gelona. The party disembarks and finds themselves at the Old Hound, a kitschy little tavern where the drinks and appetizers allow the crew to get maybe a little too loose. A comical evening ensues with broken margarita glasses, lots of milk, and an attempt to prove that cats really do have 9 lives. Ileana escorts home the very intoxicated Derek and Linnick, while Finn and Jules both find locals to keep them company. The next morning, the party set sail, heading to their next stop, San Bartos. But by midday, there were more serious discussions about a workplace injury and possible inappropriate incident that causes the group to create an HR department and call an all-hands-deck meeting the next day.
That's right. HR.
Yep.
That's a thing.
All right. So that is all of the recaps that we have for right now. My gosh. Sorry about that. That's all the recaps that we have for this week. So glad to have Tasha back. As far as announcements go, we have Here's Lament. We're crossing our fingers. Might be back on Tuesday with a couple of new faces. Obsidian Scar we're hoping we'll be back Sunday. Crossing our
Yes.
fingers that nothing else goes awry. Dungeon Chat still on hiatus for right now, so just we'll keep you updated on that. Birthdays. Trisha had a birthday on the 19th, last Monday. So happy birthday to Trisha. And also on July the 29th this week is Little Bean's birthday in the Discord server. It's Lily. So happy birthday to both of you. That's it. So we'll wrap up there. So until next time, we'll catch you later. All right. Bye.
Bye.
One. All right, we're live. Hi. Hey,
Hi.
everyone. Welcome to another Night of the Forsaken here on Mapper streams every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Glad to have you. Sorry for the late start, but we've been discussing, we've been negotiating with each other, and what to do next. So, but we're here. Now let me start some music here. Some very serious music. So let me start with a recap from our last session. While Rhaenyra had a dream about Cullum Crinthora, where Wizard told Wizard that they were going on a secretive adventure of their own, Pixarin has a dream about her ex, Varys. In the dream, he taunts her with a time device just before seemingly using it. Unfortunately, Pixarin wakes up remembering nothing of the dream, but everyone wakes up from sleep with the same feeling that they had when time shifted before they reached the Erebus Empire. Concerned, the group immediately convene for an early breakfast in the cafe. And later, Tegan goes to his room following a cat to his door. Inside, a decaped Christ awaits him with a very surprising invitation. The group is invited to the library for a chat. All they have to do is make their way to the shores of Rakoth. Will they accept the offer? Find out tonight on The Forsaken.
Yay!
Yay!
That's us.
That's us. That's us. All right. So, yeah, y'all. We left off with you were still in the cafe, or I think you were on your way out, or I don't remember, and you overheard, or the person that was sitting at the table next to you that Gerbil spoke to kind of came over and was like, "Hey, just so you know, it might be a little difficult getting around town today. I just heard that there was a murder, so things might be on lockdown, so just stay aware."
A murder mystery. And it was one of you when the door's locked.
We're dropping everything. We're solving this murder right now.
I mean, sure, let's go. I'm more prepared for that
Nice.
than half the other stuff you mentioned, so go for it.
Awesome. Right, so we were chatting at the table, I think.
Yeah, you were chatting at the table, and you know the one with the short hair that's kind of like moosed up is
Yeah.
well, have a good stay, and maybe
Okay.
we'll see you around.
Thank you. Hope you can make it out in time.
Oh, yeah, if not, we'll just stay a couple days in the city. I mean, how bad can it be? And she'll head out, leaving the rest of you to your table.
Okay.
Cats are it's still early enough where the cats are having the zoomies and just zooming around each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gerbil, I think that perhaps...
I think we should have this discussion. I think we should go as a group somewhere private in case some of these cats are some mages familiar.
Hey, the pods aren't at the...
I think we should all just cram back into Rhaenyra's.
Just then Polo comes into the cafe.
Oh.
Oh, hey! Hi, guys. Sorry, I've been kind of catching up with people in the city. Everything okay? Everything good? I ran into and kind of comes over and sits down, kind of plops up on a chair. I ran into Dredea. She asked me about the mice thing, and I was like, well, so I think I paid her a little bit of money, and she's gonna help me find these
That's great.
lost mice of ours, so that way I can keep adventuring with you guys.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's
Kind of adjusts his hat.
great. Wait, you paid Dredea and she did she tell you that you had to pay?
Oh, no, I just offered it. Well, I mean, it was kind of a service. I figured it's a service rendered, you know, she's helping me find these mice. I mean, that's kind of
Sure.
important. Since we're busy with our own stuff, then I thought,
Right.
hey, you know,
Right. Mm-hmm.
why not?
Right.
Very good.
All right. Well, that
Okay.
Cool. Deal settled.
So what's happening? What's rolling?
We're looking for a private place to chat. In an area, does yours still keep out sound?
We can use my room again. It's Rhaenyra's.
Thank you. Think it is.
Also, thinking maybe when we're in your room, you could also cast your hut thing inside the room to block. That blocks magical things, right? People can't.
I'm pretty sure. Yes, I can definitely do that.
An expert.
Okay.
Thank you, lad.
All right.
Oh, you?
All right. Okay.
I-
Okay.
I'll lead.
Let's go.
Rhaenyra's will get up and straighten out his jacket and start down the hallway.
As we're going, Gerbil's gonna ask Polo. So, Polo, how'd you sleep last night?
Oh, slept fine, I think. Yeah.
No weird dreams or anything. No headaches.
Should I have had a weird dream? Did something happen? I didn't wake up with
I
a
don't know.
headache. No. So
I was just wondering.
Good.
You know.
yeah. Did you
We've all
hear
had
about
some rough nights.
the rift? The other rift that opened up just outside the city. That's
Yeah.
something, right?
Yeah.
And you know he's walking and talking as he's like kind of like looking up at
Yeah.
you. Did you hear about it?
Gerbil's like craning his neck to look down. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Mhm.
I'll make this a little bit easier, and he'll climb up on top of you, Gerbil, and we'll
watch
climb
that.
up on your shoulder.
It tickles.
Yeah, did you hear about it? And he'll kind of like,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm
Yeah.
right here beside your ear.
So,
I'm
yes.
sorry.
Yes, I can hear. Yes.
So this rift opened up suddenly this morning, and everyone's crazy about it because it hurt the bridge, but they're working to improve it. I stopped by, and they said that it would be like, you know, maybe a couple of hours. They might have something
Oh.
that. It's important. People need to get out of the city, you know, and
That's
the
true,
southern
yeah.
way is just not the best, and you know, so.
Why is the southern way not the best?
Oh, it's just not, you know, I mean, a lot of people just need to go out the northern way. Otherwise, they'd have to go all the way around. You have the mountains on the right side. On the left side, you have another rift and also this weird forest that people kind of have died in. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, also some weird lady with wings. I don't know. Flying around.
Oh, hey.
Wait. Did we hear about a weird lady flying
You have
Mhm,
before.
mhm,
in
mhm.
Slaughterglade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this
She's
the
like the
same,
boss of the area.
or is this a different
You don't know.
woman?
I'm not.
Okay. Well, wait. Is that the same flying lady as the one in the Slaughterglade?
Oh, she's been seeing the Slaughterglade too. Yeah, I think some weird, like, you know, she likes to talk in like riddles and, you know, laughs at people. Seems like she has a good time at people's expense, but, you know, I don't think that she's mean. She's just kind of, you know, maybe lonely. I don't think she really hangs out with anyone.
Oh,
What happens?
Maybe
if you
she's a
don't answer her
vampire.
riddles?
What?
What if you don't answer her riddles?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she'll kill you.
Get thrown into a gorge.
If she's a vampire,
Ooh.
she'd eat you.
hey.
Those are some high
Really?
stakes for a riddle.
Maybe she's like a vampire phoenix. You know? She'll just kind of fly and just kind of like bite you at the same time and then fly away.
Getting.
A vampix?
Yes, that's it.
Or
That's it. No,
or
wait, Gerber.
vampire?
Wait. And he'll kind of take something out of his bag and like,
Ow.
you know, like on your head, like write it down. I like that. A
That's my ear.
vampix?
That's my ear.
Vampix?
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
We hit Rhaenyra's
Good idea.
room yet?
I'm
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
like, watching.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. For Mary's room, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's kind of piling into Rhaenyra's room now.
Okay. I'll wait till he has his other spell up. His dome is.
Yeah,
tiny
we'll
hut.
say Rhaenyra casts the tiny hut.
Oh, all right. We're all inside. Right. So, Jarbal, I think that perhaps let me elucidate a bit further. I think that I wasn't he being very
I'm gonna sit you down.
clean.
And I said
Yeah,
it down.
nice. I don't want to
No,
rage
thanks.
on you. Yeah. So I think that it would be we don't even know anything about the library, and clearly they're major players in everything that's going on. I don't even want to join them. I don't even think that this is a way into free Z. Sorry, I know we want to do that, but I don't. I think they're just too dangerous. I think they should just be the constants. We go in, maybe meet a player or two. You don't even know who these people are in the library. We can have a face and a name or two or three. I think that's all I'm looking for while we're here. But nothing rash or dangerous.
But it still seems like the most rash and dangerous thing we could do. I mean,
And
it,
I mean, there's an element of danger, sure. But we need to know something about about the library. I think it's our best bet. I mean, worst case, can Daenerys use his magic to bump us straight out of there? Whatever his amulet is, I forget. It's planar shifts thing.
yeah. It's,
Yes.
Whoa. I'll save some sort of inspiring thing just for you if you have to use that. Let me know.
Oh. Okay, Casil. God.
okay.
Rhaenyra's talking for Rhaenyra's brings up my well hidden stutter that I had when I was younger, and so
Oh no.
the fake stutter turns into a real stutter sometimes.
Aw.
We'll have plenty. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna have plenty of time to discuss strategy on the way. But I think we should talk to everybody we can talk to of our allies and let them know that, or just check in with them, see what else is going on before we like.
Yeah, I was thinking we need to do that anyways. I have a sending stone to Lashta, and she's she was one of the first people we knew from the North Lake basis. She has some knowledge. I can't say everything with a sending stone, and it's only once a day, but I can fill her in. And should I go as far as to tell her that Aurelius seemingly gave us control of the entire committee? I'm kind of afraid to tell people that because we don't evoke confidence.
Well, for the hell yes. Oh, please, take.
I think that should be done in person.
Right.
For the main purpose of we have the letter. If anyone has a doubt, we can just show them the letter. Messaging them that.
Yeah. We know she had that connection to the Erebus Empire. Should I ask about that? Should I? I mean, there's only so much I could say. So what should I tell her then? That should I check in with her at all?
I think so. I think a pressing can. Well, does she know already that Aurelius is gone? I don't really think so.
I don't recall because the session we last caught up with Lashta, I wasn't here for.
Oh, gotcha. Well, we can tell her
So-
Aurelius is gone. Aurelius is gone. Rifts opening everywhere. Den Glimt. Need help with. I mean, the bugbears, if they're really traveling that much, maybe she can help or knows someone that can help. Need help with bugbear army. Maybe those three things.
Yeah. So tell her about Aurelius.
I would just
Then
I mean,
Help.
we got it. Sending snow. We only have 24 boards, so it's like it's going to just have to be very Aurelius missing,
Hey.
comma investigating library, comma in Den Glimt, or maybe lead with in Den Glimt.
Rifts
Aurelius.
everywhere. Yeah.
Rifts everywhere. Aurelius missing. Investigating library. And
Need help bugbear army.
how goes
what's the status with the Bugbear Army
and
on your
where
end?
and where you're at. Yeah.
Aye.
Right.
Did you get all that?
I'll figure it out. I have a lot of these messages.
I'll start right.
I won't do it right yet. What I also have a sending stone to Dirk and his crew.
Oh, right.
Which they're still members. They're on the list technically, right?
Right. Yeah, it was an after thing
Yeah.
on the list. Mhm.
Yeah. So so they already know Aurelius was captured. I know they were talking about heading back to Osbergen. So
But know about the army then, perhaps.
well, we did kind of warn them. I did warn him before we left them. But if they're still in Den Glimt, should we ask them to check out, to go check up on Geneva?
If they have that
and
ability.
see if they can help her out where we couldn't.
Hey, you can tell them what we did with the crystal, or broke a crystal. If they're all broken.
Watch out for worms.
Hey, screaming bloody worms from the sky. Hey.
Right.
Should be a little memory.
I think that might be a good thing to bring up. Since they are, we kind of, should we tell them that we are heading? We're really going to the library. We're really doing this meeting. I kind of jumped the gun with this messaging stuff, but are we really? I mean, obviously we need to make precautions, but
I think we have to.
Do we tell anyone what we're planning to do?
I don't really think so.
If I may, considering that we're making these plans and you are considering about letting some of your friends and allies know? Maybe. Are you sure it's wise to not let people know where you're going, just in case we may need their help, or if you need to, reach out? If you do that later, it may come as a surprise. It may not be as much help as we hope for. Is there a danger to letting these people know ahead of time? Is there something that would come back upon us if we did?
No, I don't even think they'd help, but you're right, it'd be good to let them know just in case.
I would just insert maybe the phrase heading to Rakoth. Not why. Just we're headed. So if they need to come looking for us, they know where we were headed.
Okay. So if they don't hear from us later, we're going to Rakoth.
Mm-hmm.
We're heading towards Rakoth.
Right.
Okay. And then I have. We now have a sending stone to Geneva.
Hey,
So,
we can let her know as well.
which
The shores, of course.
she's probably very confused because I don't think because I was just testing out the sending stone to see who it went to.
Hey,
So she's probably very confused. I should probably
hey,
give her a bit more
aye.
info.
Let her know to
Also-
maybe expect the other people as well.
Yeah. And I mean, she knows them. She was the one who told us about them. So
Hmm.
I'll save her for last.
Right.
And that's it. Triple's not even going to mention he is sending stone
Nice.
to Aqua because
Oh my gosh.
he's not going to open that door. He can't handle that right now.
Nice. Well, I think that once we're rested up, if we're not already, I think we should head, make haste. If we're looking, I'm a little bit concerned about Ben and this Bugbear army just advancing so much back in Osbergen. So perhaps we make haste to the library. Does anyone have anything along the way that they need we need any stops we need to make as we plan out our route? I think you mentioned something, Gerald, about that map you saw.
Yeah, I think I took it with me. I think I took that map.
Nice. I think so, yeah.
I
I
think.
think it was a dim lamp one version.
Yeah, I took the dim.
The other one was left.
I think. I'm trying to remember if I took it or if Zephyr took it or Ren took it because all three of us were in the room and now Zephyr and Ren are nowhere to be found. So,
if Ren took it, he probably would have given it to you.
Since I've been like looking at it so much, I think I'll pull it out. This is what Colin was talking about with these points of interest. They have some. We don't know what they are. They have something to do with power, and they all lead to the library in Astasia. So I mean, it's in that direction. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind going by that way if it's something obvious.
If we can, but I mean, we don't know what we'll see when we start heading north. Polo, do you know anything about this area? And I'll point at the map. I know you haven't. I don't think you've explored too much out of the Slaughter Glade and the altar.
That's for Polo.
Oh, thank you. Just adding notes as we go. I'm sorry. I was writing. He kind of looks up from his paper. What were you asking me again?
Do you know? And I'll pull up the map and point. Do you know anything about this area, this mountain range to the east of the Slaughterglade? Do you know anything about just south of Rakoth? Do you know anything about that area?
Yeah, you mean down here? Which one? There's a northern mountain and there's a southern mountain range. I mean, there's one in Rakoth, and then there's one that's to the east of the altar. Which one are you referring to?
The one to the east of the altar, where this triangle drawn on the map.
Nope,
points to.
never been over there.
No stories or legends about that area. No creepy death angels of vampirics.
Flying women.
No, I haven't heard of any
Asking
vampires
for
over there.
friends.
No, but I do know that I think I've heard that there's like a door.
Just a door.
A big
like
door.
A portal.
A big door.
A big door.
Yeah.
Just a big door.
Uh-huh.
Like a real door.
Like a big
or
door.
metaphor. Huh.
Do the stories say if it's just up out in the mountain, or is it like very deep below the stone? And...
There's a door. That's what I've heard.
All right.
Yeah.
Better than a window?
A window?
Better than a window? Aye.
There's no. I don't. There's no windows. No walls.
But it's like in the mountain, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
When you say big,
Hey,
like do the legends say like big, like
Big.
bugbear big, or like giant
Pretty big.
or like
considering our friend,
I
we
mean,
should probably
I've-
make sure of the scale.
I've heard
like-
from I mean I've heard it from cats. Cats call it big.
Hmm.
Well,
Would
I
they
guess
call
we'll
the
just
door
take
in
a
this
look.
room big?
okay, like you remember the giant statues and the golem things that were walking around in the slaughter glade?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think it's like a door for them?
No idea.
Great, thanks.
But
Polo.
is it big enough for them?
I haven't. I mean, I thought I said I haven't been over there. I've just heard people be like, "There's a big door." So
Yeah.
I don't.
A big door.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a
Alright.
drawing of it to scale, so I can explain
Hey.
it to you. So I don't
No
really.
worries.
I'm not really sure
Right,
about
no.
how if it's
It's
like
alright.
big or if
You're-
it's like big. You know,
You-
Sounds like an attraction.
Great.
an
No, you-
attraction.
you-
Yes.
You
Although no one's attracted to it.
thank you. Right. Okay.
We'll take a look. If we see it, we see it. If not, then we know to go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's also. Yeah. I mean, who else? Who knows what else is over there? You know.
Hey, hey,
Right.
Sounds fascinating.
I'm up for going around that way as long as we don't get too involved. If there's
Hidden
anything going
treasure.
on
That's
over
what
there.
I've heard.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's always.
That's what the
fun.
door is keeping you from is hidden treasure.
Hmm.
Aye,
Right.
that's what.
Okay. Well.
Mm.
Uh,
Well.
Okay.
Mhm.
perhaps
Get
if
there
we
when-
see this door, we should mark it and maybe save it for later. I think we might. I don't know if we have time for something like that. I'd love to see
Aye.
it though.
Hey,
I'd love
need-
to at least know where it is.
It would be spectacular.
hey,
Yeah.
agree.
I just
Yeah, Gerbil.
wanted to see where the triangle was pointing to.
So what's this
Wait,
triangle you're talking
anyways.
about? You haven't.
Oh,
traversed
sorry.
the
Don't
triangles.
you worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Is there a road of triangles
Polo,
that we're
do you-
following?
No, it's not. It's not.
No,
a
just taking a look in
road.
that
Okay.
area.
You don't.
All right.
Do you know anything about the other islands? I'll ask you later, Polo. Go. Continue writing about the Vampixes.
Yes.
Oh, right, right.
I'm
Can't
thinking
you wait
about.
to
I'm
read it?
thinking about making a whole race of them that, and he'll kind
Right.
of just go off on
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
so should we eat and then begin our travels? Is anyone we need to speak to before we go? And anything we need to buy or pick up before we set out on the road?
Paulo. Is Paulo still here or did he leave?
No, Apollo's. I'm
he's
right
sitting there
here.
ready.
I'm right here, Tegan.
Can we get horses here?
Oh, yeah, there's stables by each entrance, so the southern and the northern entrance. You can get horses, you can get riding lizards. I think that's only
Riding
two.
lizards?
Yeah,
Educate me on riding lizards.
they're lizards that you ride.
Are they faster than horses?
I don't ever ridden one. They were a little big for me.
Okay, I'll check at the stables. No big.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can also, if you're like our size, sometimes we rent cats.
Oh, that's our. Yeah, that would be better for you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've
Yeah, I can see that.
I've taken a cat across the, or rode a cat across the for
Gotcha.
days, for
Understood.
days before,
The bedroom.
for
Yeah.
days
Yeah.
before. So
Wait, what? I slowed down for a second there. I just heard a bit of that. and
Riding
I-
cats around the bedroom. he said.
Right.
yeah, I was just telling Tegan
Oh.
Gerbil that I've ridden cat. I can.
Oh,
Us mice
hey.
usually we rent cats to ride,
Hey,
and
As a ma-
I've ridden them for days before to get back home. So
everyone
Yes.
has their own interest.
like a
Yeah.
lot, like one of the talking cats, because that seems kind of.
I mean, it's money for
Rude.
them, I guess. So I mean,
Hey,
if they're
hey.
amenable to it, I mean,
And
it's
they
their
can talk
business. It's their
dirty.
business. The cats run it.
Right.
Like
Ooh.
they run their whole society.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
almost like the
Okay.
master of surface information. There's a door.
Right.
Oh. Which I love. I absolutely love it. Right, so without anything we have to buy aside of the lizards or horses, let's head there first and get that information. That sounds good. Do we have? How are we on potions and such? I worry that if we get hurt, we may not have everything we need to stay healthy.
Potions. Have I ever
Oh,
had
you know.
potions?
Yeah. Let me check.
There are shops.
Oh,
aren't
I
there?
do have a potion of healing. I don't know where it came from, but I have one potion of healing
Me
in my
too.
inventory.
Oh, I have a greater.
I also have
Yeah, we all
5
should
vials.
have like one grader. Shouldn't we do? We could all
I also
like,
have
one grader from somewhere.
Mm-hmm,
I also have 5 vials of the weird potion from Kalos from when I was dying that gave me weird dreams. Probably shouldn't. They probably expired.
I think that I'd like to pick up just a few healing potions, at least 1 or 2 for myself. I have this. I'll pull out of my bag the greater healing potion, but this is very strong, and I had a few that were just your basic types. I'd feel much better about it.
While we're still here talking, I don't think this has changed since we got it, but can any of you wield a battle axe? I mean, technically it's Pictron's. I don't want to overstep, but I've been carrying around this magic battle axe for a while.
It looks very awesome, though. It's
I mean,
impressive.
it is a wondrous item that is attuned and can do all sorts of crazy shit.
Oh, that's great. Nice.
But-
How do you do it myself?
But none of
So,
us.
Zivar, is that something that I imagine perhaps not, but
That's not really my
monks-
style.
Yeah.
The most I've trained on with some sort of weapon was a spear. And I'm actually having it stored here because I really don't like walking around with it. I'm much faster with just my hands. So
Well, I'll just carry it around still. Then, it would have been perfect for a certain bird with an affinity towards magic weapons, but no.
Oh,
I want a battle axe. Wanted a cursed longsword. Oh, do you still have that, Tegan?
No, I give it to Kazil.
I think I
Okay,
have it.
but-
Whenever you want me to speak to it, just let me know. We're on speaking terms, I think.
That doesn't comfort me.
This one seems
Wow.
good. There was another one that was a bit more. Well, I mean, rightfully, I do like to talk a lot, and I didn't really care for that, so I understand. But this one seems to, appreciate the company. So I'm taking
Right.
it. I'd like to go check out the lizards and then some potions. But I'm ready to go.
yeah,
Okay.
it sounds like a wise course of action.
I don't
Um,
know what it would take to find, but it might be good to see if we can just grab some sets of sending stones that we can give to allies. You know,
Okay.
if
We'll see what
they're
they run
able
for.
to be bought here.
Not exactly.
Because
flush
I mean,
with
as
cash.
I mean, it might be good to have a point of contact with Dredea. Gerbil kind of shiver saying that.
Yeah,
Just-
I think she's about town today. Probably.
yeah,
Find her.
Hey,
but I mean, like for when we leave town, you know, give her a sending stone so we can.
Well, maybe she has blanks.
She does have
Hey.
a lot of them in a bag.
Oh. Wait,
oh,
she what?
oh, perfect. Well, we're set already then.
Well, talk to if we see Drudeo, we will ask about sending stones. Maybe
The lizards.
there's a good source for one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll stand up, stretch my legs,
Right.
and start heading out.
Who has the gold box?
Great
Um,
question.
X-ray.
I didn't-
No.
I
No,
think
didn't we let Zavar hold it
Yeah.
since he was carried the
I was just
original
being
box?
silly, yeah.
So we were just being nice and let Zavar hold something.
Zavar,
Oh, no.
is that in your bag, Zavar?
Yes.
It suddenly
you
becomes a
just
lot
happy to see
heavier.
us?
Oh, ding!
Ah.
You've got mail.
It's
Uh,
directions from
Yes.
Aurelius telling us exactly what to do.
Cartoon ready. Nice.
That was very interesting. But hold on a minute.
Sure.
This
Yeah. Box.
box. It
Hey.
is heavier. It was not this heavy a moment ago. It felt like someone had just. Well, I felt like Polo had just jumped on my bag, but instead it was the
yeah.
bag was heavier.
Wasn't me.
No, I
No,
no,
you
I
don't
saw you.
weigh
It
that
felt
much.
like it. I saw
What are
you
you trying
jumping
to
on
say,
other people.
Zavar? Do I?
No, just me.
Wait.
I thought maybe for a moment that you were
Turn
climbing on me.
sideways.
I didn't know if you needed to go somewhere, but it
Oh.
confused me.
Right.
Anyway, this box, it's heavier.
Well, let's make
Okay.
sure it's not poo.
Let's.
Well,
what were
let's
you-
open it
wait,
up.
What
and
did
see
you just
what's in
say?
So,
there. Who? Kind of- anyway,
I,
Kind of.
yeah, well, I
I
sure
mean,
hope not.
Little
That's one
prankster
way
would
to flush a
say-
toilet.
Maybe you would do that. Kazoo.
I mean, it could be
Ah,
white. It could be White
Yeah.
Claw cans from
Oh,
the
God.
Wednesday
Oh
night
gosh,
campaign.
that's our crossover.
Oh my goodness.
What are all these nasty drinks?
and
Oh my
we'll be the
God,
ones
yeah.
sending the
That,
poo back.
yeah, they would.
Nice,
God.
nice. Well, let's take a look.
Okay. So I'll set it down on the table. I'll
Okay.
just back off so you guys can open it.
Look around at everyone
Gerbil
else.
will go and open it.
All right, so you
I brought it.
unhinge that kind of
Lean back
green
a bit.
emerald clasp. And as you open it up, there's a folded piece of paper on top of a just a large piece of cloth that kind of takes up most of the container. That seems to be like wrapped around something.
What's it say?
I'm trying to mime it.
Nice, nice.
What does it say?
You take out the letter. Do you want me to send this to you, or do you want me to read it out loud? Dribble.
You can read out loud.
Okay.
Actually, send it to me just so I have it in writing.
Okay.
Please.
All right. Cool. But still read out loud. So needy.
I can
So
read it out loud.
Nice.
I'll read it out loud.
Here,
I
I'll
do love your
here, I'll-
reading voice, Jabba.
I'll-
It's just
I'll-
very soft.
I'll send it
And gentle.
to. Or are you going to read out loud?
Yes.
Can I send it to you on Facebook Messenger, like as a private message?
Yeah.
I've never
I mean-
messaged you on Facebook before, so this is.
Oh.
Rude.
I know. At least I don't think I have. Nope. Oh no, I have. It's been a while though. It was back in 2020.
What did you say?
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Yeah.
All right, just send it to you. I didn't have Discord up.
Dribble very carefully rereads the note before.
Okay.
Sharon.
I don't know what that. I think that circle's a bullet point at the beginning. That O is supposed to be a
Oh!
bullet point. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the start of like a pirate song.
Oh!
So it does. So just
Lives in a
to
planet
just to
over the
clarify, it does
sea.
say like dear, and then it has like friends marked out, and then it has new boss marked out, and then it has friends written again, not marked
Okay,
out.
yeah. Don't
Oh.
read parentheses. All right. Okay. Dear friend, new boss friends. After receiving your last message, I reached out to one of Aurelius's contacts. They confirmed his departure, possibly from this plane and possibly from existence. Or at least he's moved forward as if he's gone. I could honestly never tell what he was thinking from day to day. In any case, I've also been informed that the Torchlight Committee has fallen to you, and thus does my employment. Feel free to use the sending stone to reach me when needed. In the meantime, I was also instructed to pass this along to you. Please keep it safe, as Aurelius would. And anything else you want to send to me, you can do so with the box. Just come up with a word to say once the box is closed. Think of me, and whatever is inside will be transported over.
Step one.
More boxes can be added too. I'm unsure if Aurelius had more boxes out there connected as well. I'll try to find out. You've also received the list, I believe, of active and inactive Torchlight members. This list will be magically updated as information is gathered, new people added, etc. I have a copy here as well that will automatically update yours as I do so on this end. I would keep an eye out for the other time devices out there as you travel, as having them in the wrong hands could be upsetting to the reality we know. Aurelius was aware that Deft had one, as well as John, whom I believe you know, as well as Bornheim. Others are out there as well, but we are unaware of their location. Although I would guarantee that the library has at least one, since they were created there. Speaking of which, please be cautious where the library is concerned. However, they are a huge part of this, so I'm rather sure your paths will cross, and maybe soon. Meanwhile, I'll rummage around the cafe here and see if I can find more information for you. Until then, take care, Geneva.
Aw.
Who is this contact that you talked to?
Oh,
Well, okay.
Mysteries.
so we have a
So-
sending stone now. What was the other item?
Oh,
Oh,
let's take a look.
I'll take a look to see what the item that she
Okay,
said to
so
keep
you
safe.
Pull out the fabric and you unwrap it, and
Mhm.
it's a time device.
Yeah, Joel
Mother.
says, well, shit, at the same time. Like, it's... cover it back up with it. Just...
Oh, that has to say very safe, very tucked away. Do we have any extra dimensional items to store
I
these
think
sort
Ren
of
had a
things?
bag of holding, but
Fuck. He gave it to us, didn't he? I think he said at least.
I
Like,
don't
meta. I think
remember.
it's like.
we never wrote that down. So,
Gotcha.
I mean, I think we could... I mean, Tegan saw Ren leave, right? Tegan was the
Right.
last one to see him.
Mm-hmm.
So we could say Tegan technically has the bag of holding, but we don't know what was in the bag of holding.
Does that sound right? Is
Exact-
that okay, Steph? Like for
Yeah, I mean, I would
I'm
think
pretty
that
sure he
he
left
would.
it.
I'm sure that he would have left it. Sure.
All right.
And
so
I mean,
Perhaps
Zach
we
was the
took
one who
that
took
name.
beautiful notes, so he'll
yeah,
ask you what's in it.
Yeah.
he would have. So
Now I do have some of that sand still, so I hate to use the device for anything, but if we need to,
we don't even know how it works. No, Get that thought out of your head, Kazeel.
All
That
right.
is
All right.
that is the path of your weird father. We are not going down.
It's the big red button just
Do
in
it!
case.
Do
It's
it!
emergency. Emergency.
Oh my gosh. It's like what? We'll never give you a deck of many things. But here's a time device that can change
I
the
would
world.
totally give my players a deck of many things. Y'all want a deck of many things? I'll give it to you.
No, that's okay. Nope. Maybe.
One each.
Mm.
Oh shit.
So
Oh,
when
gosh.
when the time device like booped into the box in my bag, how heavy is that thing actually?
Much heft.
I mean, the box itself is pretty heavy, but like, I mean, Gerbil's holding it. Gerbil could tell you. Gerbil, the time device holding it is maybe like 5 pounds.
Impressive.
It was like
Nice.
5 pounds.
Mm.
Has a little bit
You're
of heft.
very quick
has
to
a little
know how
bit
much 5
Has
pounds
a little
feels
bit of
like.
heft to it, you know.
My wife's head was 5
Impressive.
pounds, Kazeel.
Oh, oh,
Oh man.
oh.
I honestly, I did look that up one
Wow.
time, and a head
Really?
is 5 pounds. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Because I was wondering, like, the weight. If the-
Yeah. Right.
So actually, no, I'll make that cute. Gerbil just said that.
Hey, oh, I'm
Wait, as much
sorry.
as my wife said.
Hey, oh.
So 5 pounds.
Well, I think I'll head out and just take a look at those lizards and.
Wait a minute. Wait,
No.
Wait,
who has the time device right now?
Who is
Gerbil's still
carrying it?
We
holding
gave
it.
it to you, I think.
He's
Oh,
like-
okay.
So, first, Mark, then you have a bag of holding now.
Yes, it's in my inventory.
Okay, all right.
Nice, nice.
Just put it
I will take the time device and put it in the bag of holding.
Nice.
out of sight, out of mind. Right, everybody?
I'm
Right.
too
Right,
dangerous.
Polo?
Oh yeah,
Tell me
sure. I
Polo
don't even know
wasn't
what
paying
that
attention
is.
at
I
all.
don't even know
Good.
what. I don't even know
Thank
what that thing
goodness.
is. So, I mean, what is it? Is it like a trinket? Is it?
Oh, it's
does
just,
it,
yeah, it's
does it
a
hold things inside of it?
Yes.
dangerous thing.
Do you
Yeah.
eat it?
Best to stay away.
No,
you
you
don't
can't
eat
eat
it.
it. No.
Okay.
Right.
Off to see the
Okay.
lizards. I wonder if our lizards are
Okay.
wherever we
Okay.
are. All dead.
Right. Also, get one cat for Polo.
Oh, kitty cat.
Oh,
Oh, I don't
no,
think
no, no.
it'll run like that.
I'm totally
He can ride
okay.
with one of us.
I'm totally okay.
You can ride
riding
with
one of
me. I
y'all.
have my own.
Sometimes
That's-
you can't trust the
that
cats.
seems-
So if we're doing something like a little mischievous,
That seems smart. I guess you could
probably
ride
shouldn't
with
take
one
a
of
cat
us.
with you. I'll just say.
Right. Can you imagine
we-
a cat trying to keep up with a horse?
No. Oh, it's hilarious. Are
But
we
with a
going
lizard.
together, or is it just a couple of us heading out there? I have him out already,
I'll-
so
I can stay here, do our calls with the Sending Stones, and try to find Judea. He
okay. Tegan, are you with me?
Sure. I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pixrin, and I'll like hit bump you a couple times. Pixrin, Pixrin, you coming with
now. Hey.
me? Let's go check those giant lizards
Mm,
and horses.
well, I mean, if we're gonna do this whole library thing, we can't mention anything that we got, right? The
No.
list
No.
or
no.
You're right.
In fact,
I didn't even
let's
think of that.
let's put the list in the bag of holding with the
Aye. Oh,
thing that will not be named.
hey, that's a good call, Pixrin. Yeah, we don't even want them to know anything.
We,
we're not in charge of anything. We can barely be in charge of
Hmm.
ourselves.
That's right.
also, as far as, I mean, I can ask Geneva this. What I call her, stone her. No, that's not the right.
no,
whatever
don't
you
stone
call.
the glass.
Nope.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Bugbear
That
societies are rough.
escalated.
Sorry, no, it's yeah. Anyways, should I ask her about what it
Hypocrite.
takes to get new members?
Hey,
Like, do we just I mean, I don't want to assume, but like, if Zavar wants to,
Okay.
Zavar and Judy want to.
Did we find this?
I don't. I mean,
I think you should.
hypothetically speaking,
Aye.
we don't know what the hell we're doing, and I think you know that. But I mean, should I ask about membership?
Yes. If it's
All
okay,
right.
if we
Yes.
Okay.
enroll
Right.
Juniper and
Um,
Samar, and that's basically
Right.
what it is.
Okay.
I'll go over and hit bump Zivar. Zivar, should we go check out lizards? Hey,
What-
hey,
Are you gonna
I
do
would
that?
actually-
with everybody?
Uni.
I would love to.
Somebody's desperate to meet a lizard. I don't know.
Yes,
What the hell's
this
going on.
sounds-
Sounds cute.
I'm not. Yes, please. Thank you.
Wonderful. Let's find some cute horses and lizards.
I love it.
You okay, Kazeel?
No,
It's
well.
concealed. All of a sudden,
I
like,
feel energized.
even more.
It's not.
We can finally get some answers. There've been bloody vibrating worms and everything else since we've been here, and finally we're like, let's get something out of this trip.
I mean, we've gotten a lot. We've learned a lot on this trip.
Well, hey,
We've only been here
Harry
5
Lane, so it was
days,
nice.
and we've
I
done a
know.
heck of a lot. We saved the village. We saved
That was nice.
lives. We met
Aye.
other members of the committee.
Aye.
It
We're
wasn't a
capable of
wasted
so
trip.
much more. No, not at all.
Right.
I'm just looking forward to riding through and at least getting some answers about the bloody library. This,
We also lost 2
Look
party
at us.
members in these 5 days.
aye, that was sad. I hate this. I respect their
But-
decisions to leave, but
We did. I mean, I guess we did.
we found Jeannie
No,
and Zivar.
I'm sorry, Judy. All right.
Right. All right, I'm heading out.
I'm surviving, you know?
I'm gonna
Okay.
grab that gold box and say, "Shall I continue to keep it?" It
Mhm.
seems I'll notice if something's put in it.
Yeah, I think that's probably good because
I'm not sure if you'll notice a change if it is in your bag of holding or not.
I don't think we would. I think you're doing your job good, Zavar. Yeah,
Thanks.
I'm
I'll take the
bad.
box. I'll put it in my bag. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So you put the box in your bag. So who is?
I
so-
shake it first just in case before I put it in.
Yeah. Nope.
Still
nothing,
empty.
Nothing shakes.
Okay.
Nothing shakes. So is everyone heading out besides Gerbil?
I don't know. Does Renarius?
Renarius might stay with you. I would say Renarius probably stay with you. Juniper would probably, I would say, go with the group.
Okay. With is Polo sticking around us?
Ah,
Around Gerbil and Renarius?
do y'all need any help? Do you need any I can write some stories for you. I can write your responses down, make sure they get documented. What do you
Gosh,
need?
Everything we say documented.
What do you need?
Um,
Or maybe I should go with them and show them where the stables are and stuff.
Oh, if that might help them, if you know where.
Yeah,
where
I've
they're
seen them before.
going.
I'm walking down the hall,
Right.
not even realizing that.
And
Hey,
Oh.
Gazelle, wait up!
What?
Wait up! He'll just run, and all of a sudden you'll feel something tug on your back, Gazelle, as he climbs up on your shoulder.
Oh, well, that was pleasant. Welcome.
okay.
Hey, you just kind
Um,
of sit down on your shoulder.
Oh, hey, nice view from up here, eh?
Very nice view. Yes.
Okay.
So, Gerbil, what is the first thing that you're doing?
Okay.
Who are we calling first?
Um.
Not your mom.
Hey,
Sure,
Mom,
we
I
have
know
a mom. I never even mentioned. She's probably part of the army. What are we talking about?
Oh, damn right.
It's a family affair.
Probably.
Like 12 siblings.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Cheaper by the dozen. I guess I'll try Lashta first since she's the biggest
Okay. All right.
kind of unknown. Um, okay, I got some words to play around with. Okay. Okay. This is Gerbil. In dem Glimt. Aurelius missing. Investigating library. Bugbear progress. Conditions in Relesque. Any trouble elsewhere? We are heading to Rakoth. How are you?
Heart symbol.
Okay.
Bug gerbil.
Yeah, emoji.
What the hell was that?
You left.
It's a couple of minutes. Gerbil. Hey. Surprising. About Aurelius, I mean.
Oh, fuck you. Don't do it. Speakers.
l-
What the fuck?
library? Why does that sound familiar? Bugbears are moving closer. Merlesk, good. Stay safe. Should I worry?
Which I can't sit back, so
No.
she's probably gonna worry. That's- okay. Well, Charles just looks at Darius.
What did she say?
I think my message was probably a little heavy loaded, but okay, yeah. She said she's surprised by Aurelius missing. She didn't seem to know what the library was, but it like wrote. It rang a bell for her. So,
You
that's-
heard a bell ringing?
No, the figure of speech, like she just remembered or something.
Right.
Like,
Got it.
So she, like, she didn't know what the library was, but it was reminding her of something that she couldn't quite remember. She said the Bugbear army is getting closer to Relesque as well. And then she asked if she should worry, which, yeah, it's going to be at least 24 hours before I can tell her
Did-
not to, but
Did she sound stressed?
I mean, she sounded surprised to be hearing a message from me, which
Got it.
is understandable.
I'm sure she was glad to hear from you, Gerbil.
Right. Right. Okay. That was fun. Okay.
Who's next?
I guess Dirk. I had a tally counter app at one point, and I'm wondering if I still have it. Surely there's a quick website that just tally counter. You know what? I'll just. Okay. There we go.
We're
Okay.
ready when you
I'm
are.
gonna. All right. So is Renarius keeping track of words I say? I'll do it. I'll do it myself. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna talk to Dirk first. Okay. This is Gerbil. There have been developments with committee. Are you still in Dimmed Glimped? If so, can you go please check on Geneva and Cafe? It's 25 words.
Nice.
All right.
Expert.
Hey, Gerbil. Sure can. Still in the demi-plane? Been in a rast this whole time. But we can stop up to check. Take care.
Okay. Arras was the Furbolg village we helped, right?
Yes.
Hurrah, so am I.
Alright. Okay. Alright, okay. So now okay, now I guess I'll tell Bernard. Dirk, they're still here, they're still in Arast helping the Furbolg village. They said they'll check on Geneva. So in Geneva we'll hopefully be able to fill them in on everything, and hopefully they don't resign or something. Okay. Geneva, we got your letter. And the thing. We will keep safe. Sending sending Dirk and crew to you.
Hugs and kisses.
To you. The was Java, not Gerbil. So, is the cafe all right? Please be safe. Okay. My brain completely lost track because all I pictured in my head was Laura Bailey
Yeah.
as Jester,
Mhm.
and all I was thinking was, "Are you pooping?"
Yeah.
But- Nope. Okay. That was 25 words, which I also
So let
You don't
me,
have to
like,
say
you
25 words.
you asked how the cafe was, and you just told them that pretty much that Dirk and them were going to stop by, and that you got the box, you got the
Yeah,
the
pretty much.
the thing, and okay. Dribble, hey, glad you got the item and the letter. Thanks for sending someone to check in.
Oh,
Hopefully they won't die. Talk to you soon.
That was
How is she?
I don't think she's doing real well. She seemed
Oh.
appreciative for sending people to
Yeah.
her, but her response was, "I hope they don't die."
Well,
That's-
she's had a lot of people die on her, right?
ooh,
Thanks, Renarius. You're
You're welcome.
so full of.
I'm just here to help.
Sure. Yeah. Well, let's go beat the library. Save what's his face. We met once in the woods. Oh, German's gonna go out, leave, watch Polo.
Polo went with the other group. It's
Oh,
just
that's
you and
right,
Renarius.
that's
You're just
right.
leaving
Mm.
Renarius by himself.
No, okay.
It's
Well,
Okay, I'll read.
No, it's probably not good to. Come on, let's find Dredea. I don't think we should be left alone.
Okay. So the two of you head out to find Tredea. We'll go with our other group, who are heading out into the city. Polo is on your shoulder, Kazeel, and I have to talk without a stutter now. Okay, I think it's up here. Just make a right. And he leads you towards the northern entrance, which is where y'all came through the first time.
This is the northern entrance.
A little more hubbub than when you probably came through a couple of nights ago. And you'll see that, like, just beyond the gates, like, you'll see the stables off to the side, but just beyond the gates, you'll see where the bridge is out, and they're working to kind of build a temporary connection to it. So there's a bunch of, like, guards. There's a couple of guards, like, guarding, like, where you go out the front gate, exiting the city. And then there are some working on and some, like, looks like masons maybe working on the bridge. Yeah, so I think it's right over here. And
there they are.
there's a little stable area. They have what you can see is a typical, like, horse stall, but then they also have another kind of, like, more thatched roof style stalls where you can see a couple of the riding lizards inside.
Ooh. Excuse me. Can we? Oh, hello.
Hi.
Future friend. I'm Kazeel.
Oh,
It's a pleasure to meet you.
This is a lot. Okay. Sure.
Hey.
Marie. Hi.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Marie.
Mhm.
So my friends here,
Yeah.
Scritch, Paula. My friends here are looking at getting some either horses or lizards. I'm not sure which, but
Okay.
can you help us?
All right. We're a little bit low right now, but let me see how many that we got, and
Right.
we can see if we can accommodate. How many of each are you wanting? Do you know?
Let me ask him, and I'll turn around. Who wants a lizard, and who's looking for a horse?
Depends, I guess. I mean, there's 7 of us, so depending on how many.
We have 10 horses available and 5 lizards. How big's your
What are
party?
the
Difficult choices.
what are the advantages of the lizards?
The lizards are pretty interesting. They are very evasive if you're being attacked. They can climb things. They can leap. I mean, well, so can horses can leap as well. These are the lizards are a little bit more trained though, so they're a little bit more expensive. And they're just a teensy bit more faster than the horses.
Do they have the same stamina as the horses for traveling?
Oh, yes.
Well, that's important. I'll whisper over it.
Yeah.
Fix it.
A lot of stamina.
Can I handle
Can I-
two
can-
riders? Oh,
I want a lizard. Fuck them horses.
It can handle 2 riders, yes.
oh,
And if the size is compatible, it can even handle 3.
oh, I'm just gonna elbow a picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
That could be very efficient for us, not having to
Sure. Yeah.
acquire as many mounts as there are each of us.
Yeah.
okay. Do you think we should get all 5 and then just that way we have plenty in
Oh,
case something happens? We'll have enough for people to double up after that.
that's probably the smartest idea. If we have, I mean, since there is only 5, we should take them all. That way we have some of us who can ride alone and some can double up.
Great.
Maybe even more. We can stash some things on them. This sounds like this should work very well for us.
Definitely sell you all 5 of them. They'll be 200 gold each.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's up to the rest of you as I have them out already.
I'm going to back up away from, so I don't say this audibly to,
Oh.
if you remember, we were able to acquire enough gold. This should not be a problem. This is 1,000 gold. We got 2 the other day.
Right.
Maybe we should make sure to ask, since I knew don't wish to speak for people that I have not been able to gather all the trust of, but I think this is a smart move. I think it's a wise purchasing choice.
It might be able to talk him down, maybe. Not always, but sometimes a bit. If there's all 5 of us around the now.
Yeah. If you would allow me, I would love to try.
Oh, certainly. Well, Tegan, Pixon, does it sound all right? Getting the lizards? Do we have any party funds that we can use for that? Right?
Not that I'm aware of.
This party?
It took us 75 sessions to have a meeting together about what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who snagged that 2K that we got the other day? Who's holding that?
It was
We
divided
divided
up.
it all
Oh,
up
we divided
instantly.
it, I think.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Oh, right. Well, then we can each buy our own. Well, we're getting 5. Oh.
Well, get the discounted price for 5, and then we'll divvy it up amongst the 7 of us.
Let me see if I can get that.
Jeez. Okay.
May I ask you a question about these lizards?
Oh, yeah, sure.
With the horses, they are, I think, more common from what I'm used to. With the lizards, they seem like they can be very, very well used, but I'm not sure that we think it's the smartest idea to pay that much for an animal that we may not have the same amount of experience with, although they might have, they might help us a little more. Can you help us out? Can you bring down the price? We would love to buy all 5 of them, but we just can't. I'm not sure we could do it all in one shot, and we are pressed for time.
Make a persuasion check.
There we go. A big old 7.
I can bring it down to 190. That's it.
I'll look at Zavar like, you chunk bitch! Because I don't want to step on your toes.
She just kind of looks over to you, Kazeel, like, because I'm sure that you look chomping at the bit. Can I help you?
Oh, it's just oh, we were talking to some other people that had some mixed reviews about the stable here, and I thought I have to talk to them myself. It seemed like such a fine, upstanding establishment. We're going to be doing a fair bit of traveling around, well, the entirety of Timberland, and I just wanted to, be able to perhaps a little tit for tat where we could put in a good word for you and your establishment here to go around. And really, we're renting five. If we get all five lizards, that out would be a hair, they're our responsibility. It's really, we're helping you out, you help us out. I just think perhaps, and I understand if not, but we're all trying to work together, right? Doing our best here and day to day. Can you give us a better deal, and we'll make it worth your while by shouting your praises from the mountaintop?
So, look, Kazeel, was it?
Aye.
This stable's owned by the city, so
Aye.
there are no other establishments in the city to buy horses from or riding lizards. So there's really we don't really need your, praise to other people to make business happen because, as you can see, gesturing towards empty stalls, we make business happen.
Sure.
So, as great as your offer sounds, I don't really need it.
Right. Well, we'll just head back in town. And have we heard? Is there like a mayor? Like, what kind of government does this city have?
You haven't heard.
Okay. Well, we'll head back
You
to
can
the
go
main
ahead
office
and try to make a persuasion check, but the DC is pretty high.
Okay.
But just in case you get like a 20 or something.
And that's a good 13 plus 11, so 24.
Okay. All right.
Still, you take pride in your job and you'd like to make sure that, you personally, at least your advancement through the city, right? Places for you mean more opportunities.
Kazeel, she's gonna put a hand on your shoulder. People have to get things from us.
Right.
So there's really no building up that we need. But
for you don't have any aspirations?
You really tried, and she'll give you like a pat on the cheek. And we'll just kind of lean back. So are we buying lizards or horses? Or nothing? Are we walking?
That's up to the rest of you. I think I might head back in and talk to some of the city officials. I think that perhaps there's something they can do for us. Given what we're actually here to do.
What about the rest of you?
How much of the horses would 5 horses cost us?
The horses are 75 gold each.
Oh. That's quite a difference.
The lizards are special.
I can see.
Just to, on a DM's note, for the riding lizards, they can walk on walls and ceilings. And they can leap like dozens of feet.
I want one.
We don't have any.
Pixar just slaps a bunch of coins into their hand.
Actually, Pixarin, these probably are familiar to you because they are an
Ooh.
Underdark. They are in the Underdark.
I was just thinking, like, it sounded like
Yeah.
spiders in some sort,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
leaping. And,
They are in the
and-
Underdark, so these would definitely, you would know that these would probably be an advantage if you took care of them.
Spider pig, spider pig.
Do our new pendant things let us talk, communicate mentally, or no? Whatever those. No.
You haven't tried.
She's gonna buy herself one though.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So yeah,
Oh.
just take out 200 gold and an assistant
What was
will
it 190 from Zavar?
190. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
190. And then an
Yeah.
assistant will step out and kind of take you over to the stables to pick out which one that you want. They're all different. You have varying tones of like jewel tones. So like this kind of like dark emerald green, this greenish blue color. There's more of a bluish, like a dark sapphire color, a dark ruby color. So pretty much any color that you could want.
Emerald green.
Okay.
Zavar's gonna step up and he's gonna do the same thing. Like, I cannot let this opportunity go. I must have one.
Sure.
They're really great. I mean,
Same thing. Any jewel tone that you want to put on yours, Zavar. It comes with a thick leather saddle with kind of like spikes on the side that looks like it's handmade. And also has little stirrups that kind of go up to its mouth with like little feather things that kind of hang off to the side.
Another question I should have asked first. Do they have a special diet?
Oh, yeah. They eat small mammals.
Well,
Well,
Or you can also train them to be herbivores.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure that there's a lot of green for them to eat.
Of course. Thank you very much.
They all eat enough like flowers, so they will just eat away an entire field of flowers.
Yeah. Hopefully, if that happens, I'll be able to move along quickly and no one will complain. But we'll see how that goes.
Sure. Well, good luck. Good purchase.
Alright, seeing that the other two have bought, Kazeel will step up, pull 19 platinum out of his purse and say, I doubt if Kazeel's going to get a dinner date with the mayor, so I'll buy myself a...
Okay. Same thing. Take you back to one of the lizards. These things are 20 to 22 feet in length, which half of that is its tail. 4 legs, of course. Here, I tell you what, I'll just screenshot this and share it in the Facebook chat for y'all.
Nice.
And Tegan, yeah, any like deep, they're all pretty much in deep gem tones. We'll say that there's a dark ruby, so dark red left, a dark blue, and kind of like a dark teal.
Tegan will turn the picture, and I'm horrible with colors. What do you think?
There you go.
which colors were left?
Dark red, dark blue, and dark teal.
And I just picked up a midnight blue cloak.
Oh.
Blue.
Okay. Ding! That was a winner.
My phone just went off.
It's amazing.
Nice. Perfect timing. Perfect.
All right, I'll take the blue one.
All right. So as the three of you get your lizards, Kazeel, are you still heading into town?
No. I was just
Okay.
saying that. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not actually leaving. I'm going to ask her something.
Oh, that's
but I'll
right.
wait
You
until-
okay? Are you getting one too, Kazeel?
Nope.
Okay,
I've got
I didn't
my
think so
thing.
because you had your thing. Okay.
Right, we'll send the other two people out here if they want. Is there a place in town where I can look at, that sells any magical items, or is that not a thing found here in town?
Oh, yeah. There's a whole boat market that you can hit. There's also the center of town where the temple is. that has a whole market there. So that's probably the
Thank you.
two best places to go. Personally, I would hit the boat market street. It's just right over there, and she'll give you a couple directions.
Appreciate it. Thank
Sure.
you. I'll let my friends know about the other two lizards, and
Okay.
hopefully they'll get out here on time.
Okay. Sounds
Back
good.
in.
And we'll just say that because y'all are each getting a lizard.
I guess that's.
I mean,
up
other
to
than
Jenny
so we
and-
have so I'll just ask them if they would want to
Cool.
pick up a lizard, and just if they do, then it would be the 190 gold. But if not, these things definitely are big enough for 2 people to ride them.
Right, okay.
Definitely.
Jenny, if you want to
Mhm.
travel with me to the docks and the other place for magic items, I have something in mind I'm looking for.
I suppose. Yeah, why not?
All right. So we'll say that it's a little, not very an exciting break for bio break, but we'll say we'll break there for bio break. So for
That's
this
good to
watching, give us like 10 minutes. We'll be right back. And stay tuned. All right. Mics are hot. Or do we need the mic silenced?
We can always do our own.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go quite that fancy coffee, but I'm getting some coffee too.
Oh, who has fancy coffee?
Oh, Kazila's getting some special coffee.
Oh, got it. Nice.
Let's see.
In case anyone was not noticed, Mason was doing the weird. Oh, he's back now. He unmuted.
Well, I know, but
Just
his
keeping the image
thing's
up?
still up. Yeah.
Yeah, his
I don't like it. I don't
Yeah, I
like
know, right?
I don't know
Yeah.
what you mean. What are you talking about?
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
totally normal.
Nice.
it. Of course, chat has no idea what we were talking about.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's back.
Things creepy
crazy.
with it.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, did we get more raiders? I didn't know.
Yes.
Oh, it's lovely.
Party
fun.
of 20.
32.
Welcome.
Thank you, Fib, for the
Welcome.
news.
Sorry you came during our bathroom.
I mean,
Yes.
For BioWare.
Welcome.
Give him a proper shout out. People pour into us a
Feather
bunch of great content.
Absolutely.
One Geek for 11. I love you all. Which success? I guess. Why not?
Thank
You
you,
do that.
Dan.
Mm-hmm. Rock.
All right, I think we're ready
All right.
to get back rolling.
Oh boy.
So in 3, 2, 1, here we are. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yep, there we go.
So, friends, all right. So let's go back to Gerbil and Rhaenyra. What are y'all, what are you doing?
I mean, looking for Judea, but at the same time, as soon as I step out of the bar and look around, do I see her in any close vicinity? Do I just step
Make
out
a
of the-
perception check. So you're just stepping out of the cafe to look out of the
Yeah.
inn, Keylord's Inn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I would have knocked
Are you-
at her door or pod
Okay.
first.
Sure. Yeah, I would say that you knock at the pod and no answer.
Okay.
So are you looking just so
Yeah.
roll perception
Just-
check? Are you looking just on the street that the cute lord's in at, or are
Yeah.
you kind of walking
Right
around?
now, just general.
Just okay. All right.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Hey!
Let's see if she's
She's not here.
if she's around this area.
It'd be so fitting. Yeah.
Yeah, you do catch sight of some antlers at the end of the street, kind of like going around a corner.
Okay, yeah, I'll start making my way.
Huffing it
down the
over?
street. Probably not huffing it.
Hoofing it, good. It's fun.
Yes.
Anyways, all right. So
Ah.
you head over that way, and
Don't tell her jokes and this.
so you head over that way, and I'd say with your natural 20 that you're able to catch up with her. Are you sneaking up on her, or are you just flagging her down, or?
Judea.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, Gerbil. Hi. What's up? You look kind of
Yeah.
concerned, worried. You look a little bit frowny.
That's just my face.
Okay.
All
All right.
How's everything going? Polo said he talked to you about the.
Yeah. Polo talked to me. You know, got myself some pay. Gonna be looking for the mice. You know,
That's
heading
great.
down. Gonna be heading out the south entrance. That's where he thinks they might be. So I'm gonna ask around. Check the docks. Gonna really dive into this today.
Great. We're counting on you.
Great.
Look, we might be heading out.
Okay.
And it's probably good we stay in contact. And I was just before I go shopping for it, do you have a sending stone that we can use to communicate with you in case we need to?
Oh, are you expecting to communicate with me? Do you need something to
I
something to
mean-
say to me, or?
Well, to keep track of the mice situation.
Oh, right, the mice situation. Got it. Yeah. Start like.
And I told you I'd talk to my people. We'll see what happens.
Got you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need somebody to call you back in case there are
Right.
openings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh no, that's not. This one is too, and she's like pulling all these different colored stones that are painted different, and some of them are in like smaller bags, and let's see here. Just give me 1 second, okay? Okay.
You have a lot of sending stones.
Yeah, got a lot of people to contact, gotta stay busy. Okay, here you go. She pulls out a little like velvet pouch, takes out 2 sending stones, and one of these. There you go. Hands you a
Thank
stone. You might want to I usually like paint mine so I know who they're to. This one, however, I'm going to let's see here. She's gonna like step over to a stall. Do you have any like, black like a pen? Like a really thick pen. Yes. Hand her a pen. Thank you. I'm going to draw a face on this one. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm gonna draw your face. So let's see. Frowny
Sort
face.
of awkwardly tries to
Frowny
smile.
face with 2 teeth showing, and and ears that kind of looks a little weird. That's a little lopsided. Here, hold still. She's gonna hold it up beside your head, and okay, all right. I think just this dot. Okay, all right, got it.
I have a dot.
Yeah, just right up there. It's fine. Okay, cool. Got your thing. This is Gerbil, so I know it goes to the group. So I'll put that in there. And then like you can see like as she after she puts the stone back in her bag, like she brings her hand back and it's all smudged. So she probably like just smudged the entire thing that she just drew.
Oh,
Uh,
gosh.
she's like, oh, jeez. She'll kind of like wipe, like, kind of like rub the side of your arm. Oh, okay. Got it.
He just looks at my arms.
So
So rude.
just kind of like pat your arm, like where she smeared the ink. Yeah, y'all heading out? Y'all leaving so soon?
Yeah, sightseeing,
Okay.
places to be.
And you're gonna let me
Things
know
to
if
figure
there's an
out.
opening in the group, right? That I can
Yes.
slide in,
Yes.
kind of find my way into the group there.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I
Into the group.
hits you a
yes.
little too hard on the arm. I have faith that you will let me know, Gerbil, okay? I'm you.
All right, and I expect you to find those mice.
Where's Juniper? Did she come with you?
She was doing something else. I actually don't know
Oh.
where she is.
I'll tell her
But
I said
I'll
bye
let her know.
if y'all end up heading out. You know. She seemed nice.
Mm-hmm. Right. Insight check. Was there more to her just
Okay,
being
yeah,
nice? How does she feel about Judy? Can I tell?
make an
Nice.
insight check.
Gerbil,
Roll an
the-
insight check, sir.
The relationship
Oh, man.
aficionado Gerbil is.
Does she blush? Does
Smooth
her heart rate
operator.
rise?
Oh my gosh. Well, there. Okay. 4 plus 5, which is a 9. Gerbil's a plus 5 insight. I should
Wow.
be doing that more.
Nice. Yeah.
She seems she seems serious, genuinely interested.
Is she gonna be a heartbreaker?
Can't really tell that with a 9.
True.
Hmm.
I'll be sure to let her know.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so where y'all heading next? Where y'all heading off to?
We're not entirely sure.
Did you hear about this
Kind of.
murder? Did you hear about the murder that happened in town? The librarian chick woman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
something, right? They
Do
said
you know
that
anything about it?
Oh, they saw someone in a like sneaking around there.
What kind of person?
I don't know.
Was it the green cloak guy?
No, they
Well,
didn't-
you have his green
No,
cloak.
because
so-
like this happened this morning, I think. So I mean, we've had the green cloak since yesterday. So, who knows? I mean, but someone was sneaking around. Apparently they left some kind of symbol burned on the floor. Looks like books, squares. Here, I drew it. And she
okay.
will turn it. She'll like get her journal out and like turn to a page and show it to you. And
I'll have Renarius look too.
it
So it's in
is,
both our minds.
give me 1 second. Let me just screen cap this and I'll send it to the Facebook group. I'm not sure how many of you have seen this symbol before.
The answers lie here. That's what it says.
Nice.
You are missing the most important
But
part
I
of this
am
campaign.
loading Facebook right now to
I
send
have
this to
it
you.
drawn.
For
Look
some
at it.
reason, it's not wanting to load. Oh, there it
Is
is.
it-
Happens
Okay.
sometimes. Don't worry about it, Steph.
It's just like a 5 gig portrait.
No, it's not. It's not a 5. No, not that. No, this
No
is.
PSDs.
There we go. I just sent it. Yes.
Oh.
Well.
So this.
Oh, yeah. From the cafe. On that
Wait,
other
I don't
book.
remember that symbol at all.
So
Because
this.
it looks like all the books.
Yeah. So it's a bunch of books, kind of stacked, in little squares with a door in the middle. So there's 9 different sections. The middle section being a door. The rest of them are kind of composed of different books. Yeah, isn't that weird?
I think we have a book with that on the cover.
Huh.
Yeah, but the guards are being really hush hush about it. They're trying to the rumor is they're covering it up. So I'm on the case. I'm going to find the mice. I'm going to find out what the symbol means. I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
Right.
Yeah. Have you seen this before? You seem kind of off about it.
I don't remember if Gerbil has seen it before or not. I know
I think because it
Jonathan
was
hasn't.
that dumb book. Yeah, it was that book in the at the cafe that I think
Cafe?
I
I
think.
could try to
Or
open
was
up.
it at Collins?
No. Well,
Maybe it was at Combs?
their column did have some books with it inside. Yes, inside the covers.
Okay.
So you
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
you were in the library. You were in that book place. So you probably would have seen one.
I
Yeah, it was you ran
don't
by.
know. It looks. I don't know. It looks like a bunch of books at a door.
Doesn't it? It's really
Yeah.
weird. So yeah, we're gonna find
Oh.
it out. People are being really hush hush about it, so I'll let you know.
All right. Do so. Thank you.
It was like burnt
Did,
into the
uh,
carpet. Anyways,
Who burns carpet?
I
Oh.
know, right?
What's carpet?
So yeah, all right. Peace, and she'll hold up her fist.
Gerbil doesn't know what that is, so he's just.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, later, Gerbil. Keep in touch, okay? Remember, sliding in.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Okay, all right, bye. You'd see her kind of turn and just kind of like look suspiciously around, and then like, very like, obviously like just kind of run into a crowd to try and blend in with them.
Just like I imagine her trying to do like Assassin's Creed stealth,
Sure.
but in real life, where it doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
She just like pushes someone on a bench,
Mm-hmm.
jumps into hay.
Yeah.
Um.
That was interesting.
Yeah. So we got her sending stone. Do you think we should at least walk by where that librarian was killed?
She said that that it was guarded.
Right.
I think knowing that the symbol was there is probably enough.
Right.
Did you remember that symbol?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What now?
I guess we try to find the others, see if there's another market where we can get some just blank sending stones for other people. I mean, that's not really a necessary thing right now, I guess, but so all right, I guess just try to find the others.
Sounds good. All right. So you're heading back to find the others, Dribble, or?
Yeah. He's also gonna, as we're walking, he's checking out Tulip. Is Tulip okay this morning?
Tulip is, Tulip's doing good. Tulip's actually probably the happiest you've seen Tulip in a day or two. Seems to be chilling out. You have her inside your bag?
If she wants out of the bag and on my shoulder.
Oh yeah, she'll get out.
let her.
Go on your shoulder. Just kind of snuggle in. Look around actively, like looking at everything.
Yeah, and I guess I'll just start walking. I don't know where they went, so but he'll
Okay.
start walking towards. I
Make
guess-
another perception check for me, please, to see if you can find them.
Okay. That die, it blessed me with that natural 20, and then it stopped.
Oh,
It did its job for tonight, and I'm never using it again. That's a 7.
okay.
It did its good deed, and now it's protected.
It definitely takes you like a half hour to find them, but you'll eventually come across them as they're like you'll see them kind of gathered at the boat market, which is a street with one of the canals kind of running parallel with it, and it just has a bunch of boats, and there's actually streets on either side of this canal. It has a bunch of boats kind of lined up at the edges of the canal, just open selling things. Probably about midday at this point, because y'all been talking a lot and looking at stuff today. So,
There you go.
all right. So the rest of you are kind of shopping in the boat market area, and you'll see Gerbil and Renerius come up.
Oh, everything went well.
Ah, look at my lizard.
Oh,
How big is
fantastic.
is you said 20?
Yeah.
You guys take the 25-foot long lizards into the market?
I know. Take it.
These aren't horses. These are
They're
Right.
lizards, yes.
Right?
yeah.
What do they do again, Zinar? There was something about climbing or something.
Yes, they can climb walls, and they are fast, and they can jump.
Right?
They sounded.
ceilings.
Yes, exactly. I don't know if we'll ever find a ceiling we need to climb, but hey, if we do, we are covered.
There's 2 more down it.
Jeez.
There were 190 gold apiece, but there's 2 left.
Yes.
In case either of you or Jimmy are looking for it.
I mean, do we each need our own?
You can
They
carry
seem
2
kind of-
people.
No, not necessarily. Exactly. We can share.
I kind of had my heart with mounts ruined with the grumble. I don't know if I want to spend that much money on another grumble.
In my
I
head
just,
mode.
you know.
Mhm.
So, just I'll pay for half of a lizard if I can. Can I share with one of you? Or I'll pay half the cost.
I am happy to share with you. You do not need to pay. You might help me feed it at some point, but no, I would happy to have you ride along with me.
What?
It eats small rodents, so we'll have to figure that out. I was told it can be trained
Where's
to
Polo?
eat.
Where's Polo? You didn't.
No.
Tegan, where's Polo?
Oh, hey, I'm right here. Hey, Gerbil. Hi.
Oh. Hey, okay.
Thankfully, they are well trained, not to eat the friendly folk. At least so far. I will keep an eye on it.
Right.
It can be
Okay.
trained to eat vegetation, but I would assume it will take time that we may not have. So,
Yeah, sure. Since you're kind enough to offer Zavar, Gerbil will like kind of be looking past Zavar and picture Tegan, seeing if they're
no one's going to save
Nope.
you.
But, I mean, if you want to, I mean, that don't matter to me.
about sharing a lizard. People want to go longer. No, okay. No,
I mean, Dig will offer if you want. It don't matter to me.
no. I'm joking. I think it's comedically funny if I'm with Zavar.
Mm,
Oh, just pass right
Uh,
by me. Never mind. Like,
All right. How? Well, why is my brain not working? What's half of 190?
95, I think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
Most days. It's
Yeah.
95.
Math under pressure.
No math. I was about to say Monday, but now it's Tuesday. No math Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, I'll pull out 95 gold. Give it to Zavar.
Did you find
Very
Wada?
appreciated.
Not Wada. You find Dredea?
Yeah. Got her stone, and I'll have the paint and ink or whatever she rubbed on my fur. I would have at least like rubbed some on her sending
Oh,
stone, so I know
boy.
which one's hers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
Nice.
yeah. Which, yeah, she's doing her thing. We'll stay in touch.
Good enough. Good.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about all the other calls in a bit later. Have you found any place selling any like?
I picked some things up. There's plenty right around here if you wish to take a
For
look.
those interested, I did post a bunch of items in the Facebook chat that you would find. Like, these are all magic items. Of course, you can find regular, like, potions, like potions here, sending stones, like your more common stuff. But, and all sorts of different types of armor and stuff, too. So, it's a pretty big city, so chances are, and if you tell me something specific that you're looking for, like a specific item, I might, we can have you roll to see if you can find it here.
Oh, I put one in Zoom for you.
Okay.
Then. I'll be
The
asking
orb of the sage.
Mhm.
Is that? I tried like Googling that and it didn't come up.
Oh, it
Is
should
that
be
what
in
it's
D&D
called?
Beyond. Well, let me make sure.
Remember we realized last week that some of us have issues with D&D Beyond with things not showing
Well, I
up.
wasn't even that. No, that wasn't
Oh.
even that. I was like just Google
Oh.
searching.
Orb of the Sage. It's in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Let me
all right.
get you a link.
Ow! It's okay. I'm right here at it, Dan. So
Oh, okay.
it's fine. We got it. I got you.
Mhm.
So I look for I guess give me a link because it's
Okay.
not coming up for me.
Gotcha. You know what I'll do? I'll just...
I'm searching Orb of the Sage and it's not bringing it up. So
Okay.
unless I'm doing something wrong, which that's possible.
I mean, it's entirely possible that.
But yeah, and also
custom.
you definitely don't have to like looking at those lists. You definitely don't have to like pick out what you want now. If you went to after session, just look through everything and be like, I want it. How much is this? I can let you know. And yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm entirely fine doing that later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you getting that link to me?
I texted
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
But it might be homebrew. Lennox has it.
Oh, okay.
So it might have been a homebrew item. Because I didn't find it through Google.
Yeah, it's not coming up anywhere, so it must be homebrew.
But that's the gist anyway. There's different rarities, so it's like a +1, +2, +3, whatever. Lizards.
How much are potions of greater healing?
Oh, greater? Oh, those get
Or
pricey.
healing?
Um,
What's the order? Is it healing, greater, superior?
Healing, yeah, greater, superior. Healing is like 50. Well, in the book anyway. I don't know what it costs here. 50 gold, rather.
For
One
Um,
chicken's
the
worth.
the greater here is actually 150 gold.
Damn, that's a good price for greater.
I will buy 1 greater healing potion.
Okay. All right, just subtract
And
that
it is
150
mine,
gold and add that to your
and I'm not
inventory.
sharing it with anybody. That was really dumb, considering I'm about to be part cleric. Whatever.
We've only been in the city a bit, but I have to say, I think I might miss it when we leave. I was just trying
Wait,
to
what?
fill some time for you.
Okay. Yeah, I can't find that item, Dan, so I don't really, there's nothing that I can look up for it. I'm trying to find something to like help that with that specifically, but
Mm-hmm.
without being able to do some research, I can't really, unless you see something on those lists later, but
It's
yeah.
the item that says we win the game.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
sure.
It would probably be close to like Wand of the War Mage or whatever, as far as like cost, I imagine. And setup because it's
Right. Well, I mean, but I can't even like add it in. You don't understand. Like, so I won't be
gotcha.
able to do.
Okay.
I won't be able to do the orb at the stage. Is what I'm saying.
Understood.
Sorry.
Nope, not a problem.
Because I think that's something that maybe Victoria's put in.
All right. Well, I'll just do some shopping.
Okay.
I'll cover it.
Crossover.
All right. Was anyone wanting to get? I mean, not something on those lists, but was anything? Was anyone wanting to get anything that like sending stones or
Oh yeah.
any other
Everyone's
potions?
gonna look for, see what sending stones
Okay.
cost.
Okay. See, those are common. So that would be okay. Yeah, the sending stones would be 500.
I cannot afford that. We'll just
Bendy.
wait till people give us the free ones.
Anything else for anyone?
If anyone else can afford a sending stone.
Jeez. Not unless there's oh damn, I don't know. The tome that increases I don't know what my skills are here. Charisma. I think it's a tome of understanding. But I think that would be really pricey actually.
Oh, actually, I think that was on the list. Actually, maybe.
Sisyphean. No, that's wisdom. Damn it. What's a tome?
Maybe not. Okay.
Tome of leadership and influence. That's what it's called.
Make a perception check.
How to make friends and influence people.
All right, perception, you say?
Mhm.
Is it good on this one? Yeah, it's not bad. Whoa, that's a natural 20 plus 8, 28.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to find this. You're able to find a tome of leadership and influence.
Okay.
And that would be
probably out of my price range.
yeah, what was that one?
See what I can do.
Drink here. Okay. Well. Let's see here. Let me just roll a D100 here really quick.
Sure.
Maybe. If I can get it. Oh my word. Can we not? Can we find any? Okay. All right. Here we go.
So it's when you need them, they
Jeez Louise.
blend in with everything. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. Actually. Oof. Yeah. There's one for 1,000 gold.
Okay. I have a payment plan. Listen, I have right here in my pocket. Yeah, I imagine you're going to have some trouble finding someone to purchase this book. And I'm here. I have 350 gold in my pocket that is yours in your hand right now.
Wait. Did you say 350 gold?
Hey,
Did you, Mark? Did you hear? 350 gold for this right here. No.
is there anything I can do to make up for the difference?
Well, you put it that way. Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Kazeel. Just step back behind the table here.
So I hear you want to marry my sister.
Oh, nice. All right, 14, so that's 25.
Okay. Well, do you have any items to sell? I mean, any items to trade?
Shit. Let me take a look around. Can't sell that. Well, I have this, I don't even know if I should. I mean, it'd certainly be worth it, but I don't know if I want to. Well, take a look. I'll take out my tankard of sobriety.
Oh.
I've got this. I mean, it's certainly make up the difference. I think it'd be worth
item
it.
for sure.
Hey, I'll
Let me
talk a
take
little
a
about it.
look at it. Oh, it's a common item because
Look, I'm just trying to build this shit up. That's my persuasive
You
thing.
could have talked. You could save it. You could have saved it and talked to Junie to spice it up.
Oh, nice, yeah.
She did that when you weren't here.
She does that?
it's-
Oh,
she-
that's so
she could-
cool.
do you have anything else? Anything else you could trade?
Take a look. I think I have my old swords. I got my new swords. I don't see my old swords. I must have sold them.
You did sell them, yes.
Just some, armor, and I'll take out my old leather armor.
Gosh. Sweaty.
Beautiful carved knife. Yeah, and I'll take out my small knife.
Gosh.
Higgins' eyes are definitely rolling.
I mean, and if there's anything else, I don't know what might have a need for, or telling others about. I'm about to travel back around Dim Glimped a bit and back to the Prime. I don't know if there's any connections I can make for you while I'm out. I travel a fair bit.
Interesting. Who do you know in the Prime?
I will name the members of the council that I've encountered. I'm fairly well
The Bear
connected in the
Council, the
Prime.
ones we killed.
Fuck it. Everyone I know on the council
Oh
would be
God.
like the fur wearing person. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm connected with the council, and I'm marginally connected to the people from Bornheim, the Queen and Kings. I know their names. We've done some help for the different countries with moving goods and such. We do a fair bit of traveling and adventuring. That's why I'm here looking for this. Believe it or not, I've really, and I'll just kind of talk about having my stat maxed and that's why I'm looking for this.
Right.
But a whole group of people were fairly competent. Perhaps I can even, if we come You know what? Shit, what else do we have? I don't have it in this. I have it in my other notes. Sorry. Super quick. Of course I didn't put it in that. Yeah, I've got that ring, but I don't want to do that.
Sure.
But I think I had another thing from there. So whatever, I don't remember what gem it was.
For a second there, I
I'll
almost
forget it.
forgot about that ring. There was a
Yeah.
session, I forgot about that ring, and now it's back. Now I'm angry.
Yeah, now you're angry again.
Nice. Hey, so perhaps I can come across something and bring that back here, or just some connections if you're looking for shipping connections or selling connections and anything like that. I don't know. To be the buyer.
Make another persuasion check for me with advantage, please.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness for advantage. All right, that's a 12 for a 23.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Kazil. You give me these items that you've offered.
Right.
I will take what gold you have. And we'll shake on it. And if my business doesn't improve in, we'll say, 2 weeks, you'll hear from me.
Right. Not a lot of time, but I'll do my best.
It's a big item.
Hey, you're right. You're right, Finn. Well, all right, let me gather all your information, if that's all right, and I'll start spreading the word.
It's Vithok's goods.
Right.
Always here at the boat market. In the altar.
Should get bejeweled on a vest.
And
Right?
he's going to stick out his hand.
All right. I'll stick my hand out.
This
and
is
shake.
how Kazil became a warlock.
Nice.
And he will shake your hand and make a wisdom saving throw, Kazil.
Some sort of
Somebody
contract,
entered
no
the
doubt.
pact.
Nice.
Just,
Wisdom is +2,
my-
17.
I hope this, whatever it is worth it. What are you even buying? I don't even think that.
Tome of
Either a +1 or a +2.
yeah.
Kazil, you feel very lightheaded for a moment as you're shaking this man's hand. A very strong grip, very firm. And as he shakes your hand, his eyes just stare into yours. Very unnerved, straight. And it's hard to focus. You feel a little headache coming on. But in about a couple of seconds, he lets go of your hand. And it kind of eases up a bit, but there's still a kind of a lingering headache. All right. I'll take all these goods, your gold,
Right.
and we have a deal.
Good enough.
And he'll hand over the tome to you.
Okay. I'll give him 350 gold. And all the stuff.
Just make sure to take out your inventory and you're good.
Just did. Yep. Bingo,
What all
just
did
like
you
I
give
did.
him?
350 gold.
Well, what items did you offer?
My
Leather
soul.
armor,
the old leather armor, yeah, the
a
tankard of
dagger,
sobriety.
something, the tankard of sobriety.
Small knife. Yep.
His underwear.
These are really
Perpetual servitude.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
as you give him your items and you're about ready to take off and you look at him one more time, he's looking directly at you. He's doing business with you.
And he laughs and vanishes in a burst of flame.
Nice.
And and if you look over your shoulder because as you're walking away, he's still looking at you.
Okay, I mean I get that a lot, so
My
just
Zeal
kidding.
should check his hand.
Yeah, I'll take a look at my hand. And
The
just,
black spot.
I've been marked.
so you look
I'm
at your
gonna
you look at your
oh, yeah.
hand, Kazeel?
Yeah.
Okay. It seems okay. It's kind of burning a bit. Like it feels
okay.
a little strange.
Okay. I am going to just take the evening and talk to everyone I've met and know here in town.
Okay.
To be like, hey, and be as persuasive as I can. Head over there, pick something up
Sure.
that's really good stuff, and mention my name. Let them know that I sent you. You might even get a discount, just like to really make sure.
Make a
that-
general
should-
persuasion check for me.
Okay, all right, please be. All right, that's not terrible. It's 22. 11 for 22.
Okay. All right. People seem to people seem to kind of go, yeah. Well, wow, yeah. People
Like
seem
our
convinced.
sending stone friend, your
People-
detective, like everyone I can. Yeah.
People seem convinced. You'll even see a few people like actually just leave what they're doing and head over that way.
Nice, good. I don't know what sort of sense I would have for this. Do I feel like, yeah, mission accomplished, or do I feel like, I might need to keep working with this?
Yeah, headache's still there.
Okay.
Hand's still burning.
Oh, gosh.
All right, thank
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Otherwise, I'll just find a group and be ready to go.
Okay.
Um,
Kazeel returns. Yes, Gerbo, what are you going to do?
I mean, this is kind of bad because Gerbil wouldn't know to look for these things. But I'm curious, are there any Ioun stones around there? Or
Double, I have just the place you should check out. It's right over here, and I'll point to the whole group over
like
there.
literally like 5 seconds after that deal, Gerbil, hey, go over there.
Hey, follow me. Just make sure you have the money. But follow me, and everyone, come on, and I'll bring everyone over.
Oh, gosh.
Make a perception check, Gerbil.
Let me help you look, Jabba.
Using-
Can I give him?
make
Can I help
make a
him?
perception check with advantage then.
Oh, wow.
We'll find what you're looking for, friend. Well,
Only if I buy something.
Gerbil, you feel a
I'm
little.
gonna inspire you
Gerbil,
too.
you feel a little uneasy because they're calling you friend.
Ah, nice. I'm trying
did
to
you
inspire
seriously-
you with that.
Did
Yeah.
you seriously inspire me? Or
It's a D8
so it-
currently.
Well, I don't think I need it because it's perception, right?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
So that would be an 18.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You do find actually you head over to oh Stephanie, you can't lose that name. You head over to
The Fox Goods, I think. or-
Vathix.
Oh.
Here, I'll type that out for you
Okay,
for
thanks.
y'all, or especially for you,
Uh,
Seal.
Bring him right over.
PH silent umlaut E.
Vathix Goods. Okay. thank you.
Yeah, you head over to Vathix actually, and he's actually has a group of people there at his table. But he does seem to have in like a little glass case 3 Ioun stones. There is a, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I
5,
tell you
6,
which one I
7,
meta
8.
kind of want?
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'm looking for either an insight or an intellect.
Okay, let's see if they're there. There's a protection there. Oh god, absorption, and a mastery. Ioun stone.
There's no way I'm getting a discount from this guy.
My friend
So you
Jabble's here.
Right.
So you said absorption, mastery, and protection.
Yes,
Those
correct.
are the 3.
Those are the 3. Unless you want to try your luck and percept some more to see if you can find one somewhere else.
Well, consider I didn't use that inspiration he gave me.
Mm.
Let me double check what absorption is.
Oh, I have them pulled up right here. So if you
Okay.
absorption is yeah.
Use
Well,
your-
Pale Lavender ellipsoid orbits your. Oh, that's when you're wearing it. Use your reaction to cancel a spell of 4th level or lower cast by a creature you can see and targeting only you.
Yeah.
Protection
Gerbil
is
knows
you gain a
enough about spells.
+1 bonus to AC. And then mastery is your proficiency bonus increases by 1 while you have this attuned. And they're attuned
There's
things. You have to
there's
attune
no way
them.
in this universe I'd be able to afford mastery.
No, that's a legendary item.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You can roll another perception check without help this time.
Yeah. But I still have that inspiration,
Yes,
right?
10 minutes, I think. Mhm.
Okay.
to see if you can see another one somewhere else.
And it's a D8, right?
Yes,
With-
correct. Mhm.
Oh no, I already rolled that one. 8.
Oh, thank you for that inspiration. So
Oh,
that's
God.
8 plus 6 is math.
Well, that's 14
Equals
on
6.
town.
14.
You
14.
find another vendor, you find another boat that actually has a leadership stone, which is your charisma score increases by 2 to a maximum of 20.
Gerbil's charisma is so low. I mean, it would make it a 0 instead of a -1.
I'll let you know.
Yeah,
Let's see. That would be
It would put me at a 10, which is
rare.
0.
Yeah, that would be like, phew, God, my goodness, that stuff's expensive.
So,
You're looking at over 5,000.
5,000.
Oh,
But
It's very
It is-
rare. It's very rare.
it's not a wonder sign. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. I'll go back. How much is the? I'll go back to Vathix.
Which one
How
are you
much?
looking at?
How much is protection?
Protection. That's one of the lower ones. That's rare. So you would be looking at we'll say why did I put that back? That's the question. Oof, jeez Louise, I need to stop rolling this. About 1,500.
Well, you have a lovely shop. Thank you. I'll recommend you other places. All right. Okay. If you, yeah. Bye.
Yeah, and the other one, I rolled for the other one, it would have been like
Well,
Eight-
yeah. Absorption
like
was very
10,000
Yeah.
gold.
Was that mastery was gonna be 10,000 or absorption?
Oh,
How much would
the-
just for kicks and
no,
giggles?
the
how much
one
would the legendary
before.
one cost?
the legendary one, my friend.
For
really?
kicks and giggles.
For kicks and giggles, I'm rolling the worst with this D100 tonight. Haven't rolled above like a 30. It would be like 150,000, 125,000.
Think, put that on hold for me. No.
Nice.
Never mind. Gerbil will keep his crappy stats and go home.
Aw.
Trying to do the layaway program.
Nice.
Well, it's like if I could boost my wisdom or my intelligence up by 2, that would have been like, whoa. But I learned from watching Azil.
You're gaining 2. I told
Mhm.
you're gaining 2 levels at the end of this session. So
Yeah, but I'm not getting an ability score improvement with those 2 levels.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask for if there was a headband of intellect.
Make a perception
Actually,
check.
I thought that was a very rare item, but that's only a common. Which, that seems kind of broken if that's uncommon. Huh. Doesn't matter. 8.
Maybe it will. Nope, doesn't matter. Nope, don't find it.
That's interesting, though, that's uncommon when Ioun Stone is very rare. Because the Ioun Stone bumps up a ability score by 2 if you get the right one.
Hmm.
But the Headband of Intellect automatically makes your intelligence score 19. Unless you already have an intelligence of 19.
Yep.
I mean, it requires attunement, but like...
I think the Iron Stone lets you go above 20, I think.
Oh, really?
Which might be why it's like mad bucks.
But like, I don't know, for Gerbil, 19 would be just fine.
I see things differently now. Yeah.
No, that's Jonathan making an arcane archer and then stupidly forgetting that arcane archers need intelligence for their magic arrows.
Gotcha.
Tegan, are you wanting to do anything?
He getting bored out of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be looking over the bulletin board to see if there's anything of interest. Any like news of the rift, what's going on in town. He's just bored out of his skull, so he's just like seeing what intel he can get off the town board.
So looking at a town board to see what you can get off of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's happening in town? Maybe just did the couple in the tavern mentioned the murder, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so he wants to see anything mentioned on the board about the murder. Just he heard about it, so he's just checking it out.
I mean, there are different boards. You want to make a perception check for me?
Sure. What is that? Hold on. Light. 19 plus 5, 24.
Okay. So you will find a board. There's nothing on it about the murder. There's not really like current events up there. You do see some missing posters for different people. Maybe about four of them. You see a let's see. I think that there's the altar. Just trying to find my information here. That was way up here. You do see a flyer for an auction. You see a flyer for it looks like maybe a tea club. And it gives like kind of obtuse instructions to find it. And besides that, not much. I mean, there were like small jobs here and there, but nothing big. But I'd say with that perception check, as you're looking around, you'd probably hear a couple talking close to the job board about the murder in town. And you probably would also notice a few extra guards here and there than what you remember seeing like the day before when y'all were kind of walking about town.
I'll approach the couple talking about the murder.
Okay. Yeah, it's a Furbolg couple. Can we help you?
Couldn't help it over here talking.
Yes.
I apologize, but this is the second time I've heard of it. What is this story with this murder? Is it a common? How is the crime that is bad here? I just arrived. A couple days.
No, it's not bad at all. Things stay pretty quiet here. But yes, it was actually another Furbolg that was murdered. She was apparently keeping a library here. And the body was brutally murdered, and this symbol left on the floor, but anyone trying to get close enough to take a look is immediately turned away by the guards. They're being very, very hush hush about it.
A symbol, you say? Any? I guess you don't have any idea what that symbol looks like.
No, no, I don't know. I've just heard, the other one speaks up, but we just heard that it, looked like blocks or books or something, something strange, but it's hard to... The person that told me that was only able to get a glance before he was shooed away by the guards who are barricading this library. Haven't been to it myself. I was there once. It was not very good. As these things are.
Symbol books. Interesting. Very concerning. Thank you for sharing.
Yes, of course. It's terrible. And, you know, they... Definitely more guards out today.
Thank you.
Yes, I have a good day.
You didn't happen to know the library, did you? Comment another furbog, or the person was new to town, or
The what was
the librarian?
The librarian. Oh,
Yeah.
she had been here maybe a couple of months, I think.
Oh, okay.
Been trying to start a library, and it's nonsense. We have plenty of bookstores here. We don't need a library. She was definitely trying, and seemed to really enjoy books and care about them. But it's almost like they saw someone sneaking around yesterday, and so it's hard to tell. Could be anyone.
Yeah, that's quite concerning.
You see, as she says that, you see her kind of take a step back, kind of look at you again, and kind of like take a step like a little bit closer to like the other Furbolg male, and just like.
Well, thank you for sharing that information with me. You've been quite kind.
Definitely have a good day.
You too.
They would kind of like hurry away.
Right. Hearing this, Tegan will definitely just walk towards the library, see what happens.
Okay. Well, you're at the boat market. You haven't been near the library yet, so you don't really know where it's at. I mean, you can ask for directions, you can try to find it, but you'll be wandering away from the group.
All right.
Just to let you know. You totally can. I'm not stopping you.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
I'll head back to the group, but if I see a guard, I might stop and talk to the guard.
Oh, you'll see a guard. I'm not going to have you roll for it.
Okay. If I see a guard, I'll approach a guard, and I see there's a heightened presence around. Is
Yes.
something amiss in town? I've heard whispers of a murder.
Yes. Right down the street there, a few streets away. But we're taking care of it. All is well. We're just taking extra precautions today.
Oh, common thing is.
No,
I
you are
hope-
perfectly safe here in the Altar.
Good to know. I also heard that there's a rift, that a disturbance in the northern passage that
Yes.
block travel. Is any estimate on when that's going to be
They should be.
rectified?
I would say that they're working on getting the best masons in town to build something to get over it. Should be ready, I would say, soon. Within, I don't know. I haven't been over there in a bit, but they were already getting some pretty good progress in, so shouldn't be too long. Might even already be done.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the update.
Anytime. Stay safe. If you need anything, just let us know.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
I'll head back to the group,
Okay.
and I don't know. I'm getting a vibe about this murder. I don't know. They said a symbol was found. It was a furbog who came a couple months and was murdered trying to set up a library.
Right?
But they said
Yeah.
a symbol was found, but
Symbol?
the couple I know
Yeah.
couldn't describe the symbol too well.
Oh,
Gerbil,
Oh, hey.
tell him the symbol. Judea
no.
saw it. It was told me about it. It's the
Oh,
it's
of
the
all
library.
people, Judea. Judea. Jeez,
Of course, she was
that's surprising.
Judea. Of course, she's was gonna look into it. It was Judea,
Oh,
but
I'll look at
I
Deegan
offered
at
to
the
go
description.
try to find it, and Renary said no, not to. And the look in his eyes told me, "Let's leave it be." No.
Nice.
what did the symbol look? Did Judea say she's got to look at the symbol?
Yeah, it was the Gerber will describe the symbol and remind him of the symbol
Mm,
from at Cullum's house, but he'll whisper it because we're out in the public.
mm.
Actually, he's not even going to say Cullum's name. He's just going to be like, "Our friend with the waterfall."
Kazeel, you still have your pendant?
I rummaged through and pulled it out, called it up.
I'm going to take
Wait,
a
like
close
the key pendant,
Yeah, the pendant we got.
the one
from-
we all got rid of because we thought we were being
Kazeel
tracked
did
with it.
not. Kazeel did not get rid of his pendant.
And y'all were yelling at me earlier.
Well, technically, I don't think I ever got one.
Oh, that's right. That's
Right.
right.
That's right. No, he never got one. He never
got one.
Mm-hmm.
So
You never
you
got
have-
one.
But
No.
did anyone hang on to theirs? I saw them on the table, and you're like, I don't really have one, but
I'm trying. I know I
Mm.
turned mine in.
mhm.
I turned mine in, and I'm pretty sure Pixron did too. So I think all the current party members gave it thumbs up.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Ren or Zephyr might have kept it. I don't know, but they're not here. So
Do you think that was on the pendants? too?
I remember a symbol very much like it on the
Damn.
pendants. That's what led us to discard the pendants.
I thought because of the book, because he had it at Cullum's house,
You
we
see that
know
as-
it's the library symbol.
Hey, it was inside
we-
a book there, right inside the first cover. Symbol to the library. Then.
Yeah.
Shite.
Do you
Are
think?
we- are we on
Why would
the
somebody
same
leave
page?
a symbol for a calling card for the library at a murder scene?
It's a warning, perhaps.
We don't.
A misdirection.
Isn't that the whole reason we're gonna go talk to? Because we don't
Wait.
know anything about
You're right.
them.
Hey.
I mean, it's a little late.
Hey. We'll
Yes,
have to
it's a
put
shame.
a pin in this.
I mean, we
It's
finally have a
suspicious.
plan.
They,
As much as I hate this plan, we finally have a plan.
they let's take note of it and keep a careful eye when we go to the library. If it's a symbol, we'll probably see it there.
Just either.
Okay, but I just find it very odd.
Very strange.
Yes, it is very odd. This whole place is very odd. But, I mean, Judea said the guards are covering it all up. I don't think we'd get close. And if we did get close, I think it'd only draw more attention to us. As to why is this group... You know, Judea already has me concerned because she said that there was someone sneaking around, and then she went and started sneaking around. So
You say
I
that
would
Judea
think-
is taking care of it. Perhaps it's best to just let her.
Hey,
I don't know. I mean, she's still with the mouse thing. She has a lot on her plate.
hey,
But so do we. It sounds like
Yes.
poking around
But-
now. I think might be dangerous. If we're about to leave, perhaps we don't want to raise too many questions. So when we come back, we're not greeted negatively.
I mean, we haven't been that bad around here, have we?
Yeah.
she's not associated.
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
I don't know about
but-
that store that Kazeel talked to. They
Well,
If there's an issue with the guards, those are the people we definitely would not want to get on our bad side,
hey,
I,
whether they are honest or not.
let's just tell her to be extra careful, but let us know if she finds anything.
Mhm.
I have a feeling Judea's probably going to keep in contact and give us updates more
Excellent.
than we
Oh,
need.
aye. Well, if that's settled, I think I'm ready to hit the road if everyone else has finished their
mean-
shopping and preparations.
I believe that is now prudent.
Is the bridge rebuilt?
Uh,
Is it rebuilt for lizards to go across?
Let's go take a look because that's the only way we're going to find out. The guards aren't telling me much.
hey, all right.
I mean,
I'll head over to see if it's gather up everyone's mounts,
Yeah.
I guess, and head to that northern exit. See
3.
if you
Okay.
can climb on walls or something.
Everyone gets in their mounts and they head towards the northern exit.
I'm gonna
And
ride with someone else for now.
just as
Sure.
you get up there, it seems like that they are just now, like, you have to wait like probably like 10 minutes, but it seems like that they're like in the finishing stages, and so they'll finish it up. You can start heading across the bridge. It's a little a little rough because this is obviously just something they've kind of like thrown together. You start like they've kind of built like a smaller bridge going over the rift that kind of came in on the larger bridge. So there are some pieces of the bridge that are kind of like rumbled up a bit from where that rift is. But as you go across that rift, does anyone look down or?
Gerbil will look down because he's not driving the lizard.
Okay.
Before we cross,
Yeah.
just to be
Sure.
clear,
Yeah.
we only have 3 mounts.
Mm,
Well, I mean,
Well, I mean, this
We'll
is
see
just,
what
we
Judy-
don't know if Juniper, take
Yeah,
it Juniper and
Renarius.
So we
Renarius
can-
by something.
All right, we'll retcon it. whether or not
Retcon.
they-
but
Yeah.
also I think
otherwise, I'll
this
ride with
is, and also I think it's meta, but I think both Kazeel and Renarius might have Phantom Steed. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
So y'all will have enough to get across.
I'm gonna ride on someone else.
Yeah,
So
and-
paid for half this lizard
yeah,
with Zavar. Half
Yeah.
this lizard's mine.
Yeah.
I know. Ah,
yeah.
well, and Gerbil,
Joint
you said
custody.
Gerbil's gonna look down because
Yeah,
you're
Gerbil's
not
gonna look-
driving. Yeah, well, so is Zavar. So
Oh gosh.
Oh, okay. Well, there are sides to this bridge, so you're not in
Yeah.
any danger of it. Like, the lizard does kind of veer a little bit to the left where you're both kind of like looking off.
The lizard decides
Um,
to cross the bridge upside down.
But,
I mean, we could, and we'd be fine.
but,
That'd be a view.
as you look over into the rift, it's very similar. I mean, for those who saw the rift who were back at the, when you were helping the mice and helping the dandelions and saw that rift there, kind of that hot air kind of just blowing up around this kind of makeshift bridge that they've built to kind of like, to go in between, to go over this rift, kind of hot air rushing up. And you definitely hear that kind of a little bit of whispering kind of in the back of your mind. But also, if you're looking over, you'll see kind of this, what looks like a city, or what, if any of you have seen like an underground city, kind of flashing amidst, like it looks foggy at one point, and that it just drops down forever, and then every little bit you'll see this kind of like almost like a flash of a city down there, and then it would disappear again into the mist.
Is it similar to what we saw at the other rift?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Uh,
a bunch of doors and
Yeah.
just
Kazeel.
Hey,
I'll shout from my lizard to his lizard.
And I'll
And
make
I'll-
sure that
I'll-
we're next to each other.
I'll kind of like maybe take a peek down there with the.
right. I'll take a look down there with the spyglass, and also with my like historian sage background. Can I tell it? Does that architecture look like drow or anything in particular? I'm like, oh,
Yeah, make a history check.
no
That's
idea
my
what
home.
history is.
That's where I was born, Mama.
15.
Yeah, it looks drowish to you, Kazil.
Okay, then I'm gonna.
You look with the thing. You don't. You see things, but it's only in the flashes of the city. So like it's mostly mist, and you'll kind of catch something. But then like you see that little flash of a city, and you see things almost like down in the city.
Okay, nice. Well, I'll wait till we're clear of guards, and then
Okay.
Hey, it was a drow city. If the architecture, if memory serves, I've studied some of that. I saw some things down there. Did it pick up any like goat
Goats?
Shiga goats? Like Shiga
Yeah, I mean
signals?
it looked like Shiga. Yeah, I mean that's what you can see through
and
the
some
telescope.
Shiga as well. Aye, drow and Shiga. And I'll look back at picture and like perhaps Ferris.
And just as y'all, as Kazil says that, Gerbil, you get a kind of a message in your head.
Oh.
Hey, and you recognize as Lashta. Hey, I'm using one of the kids to send this. Was around others earlier. I might know something about library. Do you need me there? And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Wow.
And yeah, that's it. All right. Well, thank you, players. Thank you, viewers, for hanging out and for watching the group shop and look for items for like 45 minutes.
Fascinating.
That's what we needed.
Y'all are the
after
best.
Weeks we've had.
Y'all are the best. You've been watching The Forsaken, which is every Monday night for the most part at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on Mapbird Streams. We have all kinds of D&D content here. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, we have D&D 5e content, as well as on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And also on Fridays, we usually have Mad Art with Steph, where I work on some fan art for the various streams around the channel. And yeah, all kinds of good stuff. And we also have a Patreon, so if you're looking for a way to support the channel, great way to do so. Not only do you get some really cool stuff, but we get more back. So it's a great way, again, great way to kind of give us your support if you're looking for the opportunity. Tan, do you have someone that we can read over to, or do I?
Oh yeah, ready for our friends Dork Tales.
Woo-hoo! All right. Well, again, thank you, viewers. Let's read over there, give them a caw when we get over there in their chat, and we'll see you then. All right. Bye.